apologize for that display. Again. Anyway, well, now I have no idea what to do. Let me turn on VTube Studio real quick. I don't know what to do now because that's now happened twice, and I know exactly what I need to do to fix it. It's literally just my fucking CPU likes being warm. I literally have a box of coolers and fans over there to fix the issue, but I'm not handy in the slightest. So hopefully we'll have a friend help me this weekend to fix that. I'm alive. Yeah, pretty much. But YouTube Studio up. Yeah, I can put that. There we go. Apologies for that display. I'm going to pay $450 for the thing I got from a crate, but can't make a deal because I haven't gotten it fixed yet. How long will it take to get it fixed? Oh, let me change the game because now we're not playing Monster Hunter. Oh, thank you, ABC, for the follow. I didn't even notice. I am so sorry. Well, I was probably having a heart attack. I'm afraid to play anything that has more than a cube of graphics. No longer monster mashing, but that fucking sucks. Oh well. Well, for how long it takes for Gaijin support team to respond. Oh no, do they have 24-hour support? I don't know if they do. It's been a while since I played any sort of Gaijin game, so I wouldn't know. Like, I think I last played War Thunder back in, like, 2018. If I could show you these graphics, you would see cubes, but there's a lot of them. Should do a reaction? To what? I have people send me memes all the time. Sappy, I can finish the soap playlist. Where was I in the soap playlist? It will take at least 1 to 3 days. No! That makes me cry for you. Oh. He has sent me an image of the game, I'm assuming. Oh, it's 2D. It looks very nice. I'm gonna have to play that. You know what you should react to? Is it not the soap trusted you multiverse? Because that's a thing that Sappy sent me the other day. Here, this, don't mind 02, it's a part of it. Look at how many videos there are of just soap trusted you. And it looks so nice compared to the first game. They did? Oh, good. They made that. The soundtrack was so good in the first game. I'm glad they brought them back. It's Can You Beat Monster Hunter World Damageless? I don't believe that that exists. It does exist. It is 48 minutes long. Holy crap. all 192 videos of complete sexiness, which will probably, honestly, probably be about the same. Let's see. An average of 30 seconds across 192. Let me do some math real quick. And by that I mean I'll multiply it together with my calculator. 30 times 192 divided by 60. About 96 minutes. Okay, so that's quite long as well. But I'm very curious about this. No, don't mute it. Pause it. I need to listen to that. I'm very curious about this. How the hell is it gonna work? So I think here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play this, and then if someone sends me, or here, let me actually show you the game, or not the game, the video, and then if someone sends me a video, I'll play that, put this on pause, because it's so long, and we'll just, well, we watched like a third of the playlist, if, but I don't mind what we do. Fair enough. Oh, I just got the announcement from my own server that I'm now live on Twitch. Watch the first one? The first one? Oh! There you go. There's two. This one's 48 minutes. This one's only 39 minutes. But again, like it's so long, I'll play this, and if someone sends me a video or something, feel free, or no, I will pause it, but do feel free to send links to whatever you want me to. But I'm very curious about this. Bingle's already sent me a link. The plan. Spider-Man? I didn't know such a thing existed. It's only 37 seconds, don't worry, people. In the 70s? Neat. Can we watch a video before you guys even start? There is no controlling my chat.
Gamers played it, and yet I'm quite certain nobody has tried this before. Can you beat Monster Hunter World without ever taking
Oh fuck, I didn't
damage? This is
I
impossible.
didn't have audio
they said.
on the
How are
entire
you
time.
avoiding
I'm
heat
so
or
dumb.
fluvium damage? Well, to be honest, I had no idea myself if this was possible.
Yeah, I
But with the
apologize for
power
that.
of God and anime by my side, I decided to try it. I shall take no damage and play through the entire
The
Monster
Japanese
World story
Spider-Man
from
is kind of bop
beginning
though.
until the
It
end
looked fun.
credits after the final boss Sen Ojiva. And yes, any damage counts. Heat damage, lava damage, effluvium damage, chip damage, whatever it may be. I would have
Let
to
us see
avoid
this.
all of it. And so I started this challenge. My chat decided to name ourselves Peak Performance since we're always on max HP, and we named our Palico Meat Shield. And so it was time to begin. The rules are simple. We have to play everything in single player to not get any help from other players. No mods are allowed. As soon as I take any damage, I have to reset my save file and completely start over. Once we defeat the final boss in Ojiva without taking damage, we beat this challenge. We finished the tutorial after about 30 minutes.
I'm scared
and
for
decided
this
to make a
man's
checkpoint
well-being.
right after arriving in Astera, because until this point, it's impossible to take any damage, and shall I have to reset my save, I can start over from there directly. This is one of the benefits when playing on PC, so I can easily save checkpoints. And so the first quest began. Kill 7 small Jagras. And here I already struggled more than I expected. No.
Just gonna.
No. Never again, Sticky.
Oh,
I decided
damn.
to start with light bowgun, since this
Here,
weapon allows me
at
to attack from
2
a
minutes,
distance
I'll
while
play a
being
video.
able to always stay in motion as long as I use ammo with low enough recoil. After this quest, we unlocked the smithy and I made the Defender Light Bowgun 1. This bowgun is quite a bit stronger than the other bowguns on that same rank, and so I started this second quest to kill a few Castodon, and then Great Jagras appeared, which is the first large monster fight, and then I accidentally reloaded Pierce ammo, which has a long reload animation, so that Jagras spit right on me. No! I reloaded! Oh no! The first reset happened, and
That's
I
how
had
that
to start
goes.
over. This time, I made some
2 minutes?
preparations and farmed some
2 minutes 15. Forgive me. This is, I saw this at the bottom of the playlist.
俺たちと遊ばない？うひゃかわいい。今暇だよね。
I've seen this show.
ごめんなさい。人と待ち合わせしてて。
そんな釣れないこと言わないで。
They are sus. They are indeed sus.
Soap trusted you.
Soap did indeed trust us. Here, that's ice. Let me put Iceborne over here.
Some items and materials. After roughly 1 hour, we made it back to Jagras and it was quite easy.
An
And so I
hour?
took down Jagras, the first large monster, in about 3 minutes without any damage taken. In order to upgrade the Defender Light Bowgun, I would need 1 Anjanath scale, and so Chad and I had an idea.
Guys, can we somehow get an Anjanath scale when Anjanath is in the expedition without kind of fighting Anjanath?
We tried getting the scale from footprints, but since there's only a very small chance, about 3%, we decided to Clutch Claw Wallbang Anjanath instead. Every time you wallbang a monster, you'll get a shiny drop, and Anjanath scales have a 50% chance to come from a shiny, which is pretty good. I got the scale first try, returned to
That's
Astera,
fun.
and upgraded
Oh,
the
they're so
Defender Light
trusted.
Bowgun.
Yeah, they're
I
fun.
decided to use 2 evading reload mods to be able to avoid reloading completely. I gave Meat Shield a paralysis weapon and some armor to have more defense. Before every large monster hunt, I need to farm some items like flash bugs, thunder bugs, sleep herbs, fire herbs, spider webs, IV, power shrooms, and nitro shrooms. With materials like these, I can craft items like shock traps, pitfalls, flash pods, bombs, and sleep
This
and
guy's
power
putting so
ammo.
much work
Farming
into this. This
consumable
is kinda
items
cool.
takes a long time
Should
in
I
this
try
challenge,
this?
since
I'm
I
not
can't
doing this.
cultivate any of these without doing additional optional quests, and I want to avoid doing
Nice.
any quests I don't absolutely have to do. I also have very limited access to consumable items from the shop at the beginning of the game, so I have to farm everything myself.
Never try this.
Oh my god, speed crawler right there.
This is if you
The
would
next
like to
target was
remove your
Kuruyaku.
mental
We
health.
found out that normal level 2 rapid fire is the way to go for most
You want to
of
strangle
these
the person that made
monsters.
capture
Meat
cards?
Shield came
I
clutch with the
understand your,
para, and I
being-
took down Koodle
I also
successfully.
want to strangle the person
Yes!
that
Oh
made
my God,
my
that was a walk
computer
in the park.
and put
Pookie
in
can be
the
quite tough
cheapest
because of the
fucking
long
cooler
range
on
common
Earth.
poison attacks. Luckily, I was able to take him out with the help of some traps and mines.
Yes, Pookie guys, no damage.
Next up is the Wildspire Waste. I farmed some materials and sneaked past Rathian.
They never work in I
You
know,
see that
right?
fire Rathian?
Every time you want to use them, they do not
Yes,
work.
exactly.
It sucks.
Come guys, quick.
We triggered the Baroth cutscene, went back to Astera to restock items, and started the Baroth hunt.
Okay, Kelby, bring us to Baroth. Let's go.
With a lot of flash pods and flaming rapid fire, I was able to get Baroth to less than 50%.
Bet I don't have any mental health. I play War Thunder and you instantly lose said mental health once you play your first match.
Yes,
Nice.
let's go, Coctua, let's go. Yes, yes.
Before we proceeded to Juratodos, I farmed some more Gajau to make the Gajau leg piece, which gives the armor skill Aquatic Polar Mobility, which makes me able to move freely in the swamp, and that will
I guess
help
if you
a
don't
lot
have to
against
worry about
Juratodos.
Do you see this guys how fast we are?
Hell.
I was able to take him down quite easily and
you might as
finally
well
capture.
just get the
Yes.
abilities.
Time to go back to the Ancient Forest to take down Tobi Kadachi next. After defeating Toby, we will unlock Para, Sleep, and Poison Ammo
was
to
afraid
buy
for
at
him
the
there.
merchant,
I felt
which will
his
heavily
pain.
cut down farming time. 'cause
That was
we don't
9
have to
10
make
years
use
ago,
of
give or
ourselves
take.
anymore.
Goodness,
So
that's
this
a
is an
long
important
time
one.
to
I
not be
farmed
with
some
mental
items we
health.
needed for Toby and then
Sappy,
entered the
I
cutscene.
fear for
The
your
strategy
life.
for Toby was to use Sticky level 2 combined with Evade Reload. Toby was by far the hardest challenge yet. Tried to capture but wasn't ready yet, and then got insanely lucky on an accidental reload, but was finally able to get him to limp. I farmed some flashbucks again and took on Anjanath.
Oh, that makes me cry.
Oh no.
I've played War Thunder for so long, but it's simply
I'm starting to
ooh.
hate this challenge.
That meant I had to reset back to killing 7 small Jagras. Luckily, I was able to progress
No!
quite quickly
Ah,
after
that makes
I've
me
learned
cry
where
for
all
him.
the plants and mushrooms grow and where to find flashbucks. I took down Great Jagras, went for the Anjanath scale again, took down Kulu, Pookie, Baroth, Juratodos, and Tobi Kadachi again, all without taking a single HP
I
point
know,
in
right?
damage.
Thing's a
And
bastard,
then
but it's
arrived
awesome.
At Anjanath
My friend
once
bought
again.
such an expensive
And
computer
oh
for it
boy,
to just
this
not even
time
turn
I
on after a month
demolished
of using
Anjanath.
it. So she
He
wants to
has
get
a
a refund. I
75
kind of
weak point
succeeded.
to shot
Had to
damage
pay a
on the
bit,
tail,
but
which
like
is
they
super
made it.
high,
So why
and
does
so
she have
when
to pay?
constantly keeping
Exactly.
pressure on it with normal
That's
level
how I
2
feel
rapid
about this
fire,
hunk of shit.
I was able to get many
It's a great
clarings,
computer,
giving
don't
me
get me wrong,
many
but it does
openings
not
to deal
work
with
when you want it
damage.
to.
So eventually, I was able to capture Anjanath in a pitfall trap.
Please, yes, yes, progress.
We finally made it to the first Zora quest. It turned out the magma cores emit heat even during their calm phase as well. By getting close enough to them, you get passive heat damage. Not much, but a little bit. Sadly, I thought only the eruption itself deals damage. That means going all the way back to killing 7 small jackers. Then I did
Oh
everything again until I
no,
got back
that
to
makes me
Barroth.
cry.
Since when does it like 1 damage?
When you get hit from a monster's area transition animation, no matter how much defense you have, it will deal exactly 1 HP point in damage. So that meant back to killing 7 small jackers again. It was obvious that at that point, the challenge became quite grindy, so my chat and I decided the full rules for this challenge. We decided to make 3 checkpoints in the entire story where we could save our game.
3?
After
Oh
we finished the
gosh,
first
no,
Zora Magdaros
why?
quest, we would be able to save the game and make our first checkpoint. So should we take any damage moving forward, we could fall back to that save point after Zora. We decided to do that since the game is really grindy due to constantly farming support items, and it's more about showcasing a good strategy in a flawless hunt rather than literally wasting my life away by redoing the same 7 small jaggers quest 100 times. I would still have to reset my save if I take damage, but these are the 3 checkpoints that I can fall back to. The first one after the first Zora quest, the second one after the second Zora quest, which is the transition to high rank, and lastly after the flagship Nergigante is killed. When I got back to Anjanath, the shiny drops
I
decided not
respect
to
that.
give any scales. On the 3rd shiny I almost took damage, then again no scale, and then finally on the 5th shiny a scale dropped. Then doing all
Nice.
of the other monsters again until we finally made it to Zora Magdaros once again. So the goal was to complete this quest completely damageless and then could finally save the game. At the end of this Zora quest, Nergigante will appear, and in order to progress, I have to deal 200 damage and then Nergigante
Oh.
will leave the area. Plan was to
ABC
put
has
Nergigante
sent
to
a
sleep,
video.
use
Here, at
bombs and
9
Larbogan
minutes, we'll
mines
watch
to
it.
deal easy 200 damage and finish this section. Here's how that went.
I can see this going poorly. Stay away from the lava, no! I fear for your life. Don't do it. Oh. Oh. Nice.
What?
I'm afraid.
No!
Nope. Tragic.
Why does he?
Sorry, that was 30 seconds more than I wanted to.
Who here has anything
this?
to say
It is.
about
I thought it was
Eugene
him.
Krabs?
I've got crabs.
Anyone else?
I've got crabs.
Please tell King Neptune of me.
Anyone else?
I've worked for Mr. Krabs for many years.
You see?
Anyone else? No? Well then.
Let me just say, King Neptune in the movie is such a downgrade from King Neptune in the show. King Neptune movie versus show. Like, where is a good picture that has them both? Like, look at this. Look at this. Oh, you and I had the same thought.
You wake up so quickly.
No, you guys are talking about SpongeBob.
Oh, no.
Well, back to
Connected
killing
such a
7 small
wavelength.
Jaguars and all of the other monsters again. I was able
Got
to get
that
a cool
sibling
finisher on
energy.
Cookie with slinger ammo and another one on Barroth, and then made it past all the other
SpongeBob
monsters
movie is
again.
canon.
This
and
time I had
it's
to
the
do it
canon
fighting
end of
Nergigante.
SpongeBob. I agree with
I
you.
started with the Gilly Method
Everything else
right
is just a
away,
nightmare.
And then shot 3 sleep level 2. During the falling into sleep animation, I would shoot 3 poison level 2 to trigger a poison. Then, in order not to risk the lava to wake up Nergigante early again, I used Sticky for an instant wake up and normal level 2 for the rest. Ladies and gentlemen, after 18 hours and resetting 9 times, we finally made it to the first checkpoint.
That makes me so sad for him. 18 hours.
Next up was
And only
Pazu.
get to Nergigante.
First try, damageless. Then it
That's
became
enough to get to
interesting.
Xeno
The first quest in the
twice.
Rotten Vale, Radoban. Luckily, you fight Radoban only in the
If you're
upper
being
levels
sped up
of
by
the Rotten
friends.
Vale, where there's no environmental effluvium.
Fuck.
Radoban
Yes,
has a
indeed.
few wide
Fuck.
hitbox attacks, which make him quite dangerous. Here I used 2 recoil suppressor mods again, since they bring normal level to rapid fire at the lowest
Excuse
recoil
me.
level, so I can shoot faster. I was able to get Radoban to limp and finally capture. The next objective
He says
was to
another
sight
video.
a great Gyros, but the problem here is we would have to advance into a section.
One last one. Nobody smoke in VR dodgeball. Oh, nobody want the smoke in VR dodgeball. That was... You could just have a table.
I want Andrew Garfield to smash a laptop on my tits.
Thank you, Andrew Garfield, for being that dude.
Of the Rotten Vale, which is covered
That's
fully
okay.
in effluvium. So in order
Nothing
to be
wrong
able
with
to go
Spider-Man.
there, I would need protection. First, you would think Vitality Mantle, but the problem is the Vitality Mantle is only unlocked later in the story after Odoguran, so we don't have that yet. Luckily, there was one other way. The armor skill Effluvium Expert,
have no
which comes
preference
with the
on what you do,
Hornet
S'mores.
low range chest, is a single point skill which
It's true.
protects you
He is.
fully against all environmental effluvium tick damage. This is exactly what I needed, but unfortunately Hornet towers are quite dangerous to farm when you cannot take any damage. With the help of my poison ammo, I was able to carve enough materials, crafted the chest, farmed some more consumable items for the next fight, and progressed into the effluvium.
Oh my god, we're safe! No damage!
I sighted the Great Gyros, which luckily doesn't have to be fought, and then back to Astera. I farmed some more consumable items for Legiana and began the next quest.
I'm so
Legiana
afraid
was
for him.
by
Every
far
time
the
I see an
hardest
animal
monster yet.
an inch from his
After more than
face.
30 minutes, I finally got Legiana to fly to its nest and capture.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Then Chad and I
Just saw in his
decided we
chat,
should farm
Faroth taught
the
us to
Shield
lose
Spire
hope.
Palico gadget because it would help us a lot moving forward, since it draws attention away from myself and onto the Palico. The next monster to fight was a Dogoron. After this one, we would unlock the Vitality Mantle. So this was an important quest. Finish the cutscene and then encounter the Dogoron in its nest area.
So we'll start with a wall bang. Wish me luck, guys. Ho ho.
Oh no! Do I have any waifus slash husbandos? Not
I
really.
have Gilly Mantle on. Maybe because we already encountered a
Sloth
dog.
Hi, Sloth Souls
So
and
I
or
was
Nick.
sent
Hello.
back to Zora. Farmed
Welcome.
the Shield Spire again, did Paolumo
Thank you for
again,
your
and then this
hearts.
happened.
We're watching a man play Monster Hunter and not take any damage. And he's
Was
doing
it
it
wind
poorly.
pressure?
Farmed the Shield Spire again, did Paolumo again, and then this happened.
Scared.
Got sick of farming Shield Spire over and over again, so I
Oh,
decided not to farm
that
it
makes me
anymore.
cry for
I did
him.
Paolumo again, this time successfully.
How are you
Did
doing
all
tonight?
the other monsters again, then decided to craft the Slugger Charm and
I
the
hope you're doing
Anjanath
well.
Arms to get one more special ammo boost skill point, which helps me a lot to deal more damage with light bowgun mines, which I use all the time. Farmed Flashbox again, did Legiana again, this time with a proper strategy. I was using 2 evading reload mods to focus on sticky damage because it allowed me to stay on distance, whereas normal level 2 has a critical range and it requires you to be quite close in order to deal the decent damage.
No! Cap! Yes! That was much, much easier. But you guys know why? Because we are using evading reload. I knew it. Evading reload and sticky is the key.
Classes
to
and weapons,
victory
you have
here.
different
I got to
weapons.
the Odogoron
There's
cutscene.
different weapons
This
now?
time,
It's not
I
just
returned
sword?
to
That's
Astera and
awesome.
accepted the quest again, so that Odogoron spawns in a better area to fight in. And oh boy, Odogoron was a lot harder than Legiana.
Oh. Oh, no, no, no!
And he's dead.
I started all over again, and
Tragedy.
then this happened.
So we're good now. Oh!
I started all
This
over
is just
again. did
pain.
Paolumo, and then
ABC,
farmed
why
the
have
Minotaur
you
chest.
subjected this man to such pain?
Jesus.
I'm
I forgot
happy
they-
I'm
they jumped
seeing
so
this
high.
because
I
it's
think
great
I will
entertainment.
Oh no. Radabon.
But I feel bad for him.
I'll dunk him away, but... No!
モンスターからの攻撃に気をつけてください
Thought he
So
said
I
never
did
again,
everything
Sticky.
again. This time I farmed the Hornitar chest with a new strategy. It turned out torch pods have a special effect on insects. It manipulates their behavior. Fire will draw them to it and they will stay there close to the fire, almost paralyzed, without attacking, and so I was able to safely obtain the chest.
You shall not pass. Look at you.
That's
pathetic
really
insects.
cool. I didn't
Then
know
I
that.
defeated Legiana again. This time I had a strategy for Dogoran because it's such a fast monster. I again used 2 recoil suppressors for maximum normal level 2 speed. The strategy was quite simple. Focus firing on the legs until Odogoran falls over, and that can happen multiple times per hunt. Then plant mines, doing the stagger for maximum damage, and repeat. I took down Odogoran damageless, and now it's
So
time
happy.
for Rathalos and Diablos, the last 2 monsters before the second Zora Magdaros quest, which is a transition from low to high rank and also our second checkpoint in the game.
Vitality
so then I
Mantle.
decided to quickly
He
gather
is
some
safe
Devil's
now,
Blight
sort
mushrooms
of.
in the Rotten Vale to be able to craft stronger Mega Barrel bombs to use them on Rathalos and Diablos for some extra damage.
He's gonna get hit. You poor
And so I did everything
bastard.
again until I finally took down Odogoran again. Now I decided to not farm anything and instead move on right away to Rathalos. This time, I promised to myself Vespoids would never
I'm
ever ruin my
Mr.
bones
White
again.
Christmas.
Rathalos flew away,
I'm
and so
high
I
on
waited
crack.
and asked for him to return and
Rathalos.
decided to quickly
Almost
kill these
impossible to
Vespoids
kill.
so they wouldn't
Also, thank you for
interfere
Mr.
later
White
when
Christmas.
fighting Rathalos.
It's gone.
It was at that moment when my heart
What's gone?
shattered into 1,000 pieces.
What happened?
But I kept going. And so I did everything again, and then this happened. I reset
Every
a
time
few
I
more
join, I must
times,
play that
trying
alert.
to somehow
Understandable.
make it back to Rathalos, and then when farming the Hornitar chest, this happened.
Oh,
What? That was just there?
I'm out.
A random Radabon spawned underneath me, and so I reset. And after hours and hours, I finally managed to get back to Rathalos without any damage
Oh,
taken.
Sappy has
the
a
strategy
video.
for Rathalos
We are 17. We're more than or we're a little under halfway into this. More soap. I respect that. Wait, what I mean? I looked away for a second. I missed it. What happened? Oh.
So trusted you.
Can we get that in Peter Griffin's voice? I'm gonna look over here if I can. We'll play this for a second. I'm gonna see if I can
was
get that.
now to first trigger the waterfall with the help of one light bowgun mine to make sure we don't have to fight in this area where the Vespoids are. Then I jumped down and used normal level 2 with minimum recoil,
That's what you just
plus
sent.
using para asleep and traps, and one sticky KO
Oh well.
and lots of flash bombs to support.
Ah, limping. Yes.
I was finally ready to capture Rathalos and went to his nest. We are safe if
I am so afraid for you, sir. And it's over.
So I decided to play it safe, and captured Rathalos about 5 minutes later when he was asleep. It felt so good to finally make some progress. The strategy for Diablos was simple too. Bring enough Screamer and Flash Pods to lock it down and shoot Sticky for KO a normal level 2 on the wings. Diablos have a high weak point to shot damage on the wings, precisely a hit zone of 60. So I used this to my advantage, but after
I think I've
almost
seen
taking
light
damage to a
bowgun used
Castodon,
the
I was
least.
able to finish
I
Diablos
think
as well
it's nice
without
to get
taking
some
any
light
damage.
bowgun
Finally, the
representation.
second Zora Magdaros quest, the last quest and transition to high rank, which is our second checkpoint in the story. I decided to farm the Kuluyaku Vembraces for Pro Transporter to be able to carry cannonballs with more speed. Furthermore, the high metal greaves come with heavy artillery level 1 and armor
There's so
skill,
much, like,
which
math
increases
and
damage
research
from
in
all
this.
cannonballs and ballista by a whopping
I respect it.
50%.
But it's also
Since Iceborne, this
ridiculous.
skill was improved drastically. We also decided to use the Vitality Mantle to be protected from Barnos. The way this mantle works is, it gives you an additional 100 HP, which absorbs damage. As soon as these 100 HP are gone, the mantle will apply the remaining damage onto your health. And so defense is really important. The more defense you have, the more damage will Vitality Mantle absorb for you with its extra 100 HP. So I used the Guardian Coil Alpha Plus for more defense, making us able to tank hits from Barnos easily during the 2 minutes where the Vitality Mantle is active. So we have to wait just over 60 seconds. If we return to Astara, then we will be able to start the quest over without the cutscene at the beginning, and that makes us directly spawn in the camp where we are safe. This also allows us to safely deal damage with cannons and ballista. I made sure I hit all 3 boulders and all cannons and all ballista until we have to transition to the barrier. On the barrier, the plan was to use the cannons loaded by NPCs first.
Looking through my eyes, here's where hard to follow. Get with you, trust why. Don't you fall it, baby.
I forgot how good the soundtrack really was. Oh my gosh, I see it down here. Is it gonna happen again? Is it gonna be what it is? No. Because I liked a different thing. I liked another video.
I don't understand.
Half of you were not here the other night, but when we did this after I played Rise, and it worked, didn't explode twice, we were playing videos, and then it just kept playing this.
My heart. I loved her. Wah.
I was worried it was going to do it
Then
again.
used Dragonator, then back to NPC cannons, and due to the amount of extra damage from heavy artillery, Zora went down faster.
Yep,
than the
that's Chill. Well,
commander
it's someone
ever
doing a Chill's
imagined.
impression.
And so, we finally arrived in high rank.
High rank, baby! High rank, baby! Yeah!
With the newly acquired Defender Light Bowgun 3, I took down high rank Pookie Pookie. I upgraded my Palico gear to high rank and started the high rank Anjanath quest.
It is beautiful.
Oh my god! Vitality Mantle, thank you so much.
Vitality came in clutch, then Baroth almost ended the run and I finally captured Anjanath. We decided to farm some new gear to get better skills and
That
more
Chill's
defense,
thing is
and
disgusting is what it is.
more damage, and settled with this quite solid mix of
Yes.
tech level 4, artillery level
But
2, Master
it's
Gatherer,
funny,
Slugger, and Special
Because
Ammo.
it's weird.
Then gathered all the Pingrathian tracks and started the high rank Pingrathian hunt to quickly get 1 scale to upgrade the light bowgun to Defender level 4. Pingrathian was tough, but
Uber
after
Duck?
some time,
Oh! Is this Chills? Is this gonna, like, expose my email to all of you people? No? Chills, enter text to synthesize? Sign up! Fuck you.
she was close to death, and then this happened.
You know what?
I'll sign up for it later.
The Vespoid scared
Actually,
me.
I'll sign up
Oh,
for it right now.
no.
I started over,
Actually, I'll
but
do it
this
later,
time
yeah.
I found the perfect spot to farm Pingrathian tracks quickly. I farmed the entire mix set again that we had previously, down to Anjanath and got back to Pingrathian. I finally managed to capture her, and so I advanced into the Eldest Recess to get the Nergigante quest. The plan for Nergigante was to use Sticky to not bounce with normal shots.
Should
on
we
black
watch some
spikes,
Chills videos
so I decided
after
to
this is
farm
done?
Anjanath quickly to upgrade my
assuming
armor
no.
to level 3,
'Cause
which
I
I
don't wanna do that.
probably shouldn't have done. I started
damage.
over
The
and
fool.
got some more resets. Farmed Hyrek Anjanath 3 times to get artillery level 3 and then almost took damage to Pingrathian because of Blue Boy.
No, no! Yes!
There is such fear in his eyes. I'd recommend end of the line.
I
It's
got to
15
the Eldest
minutes.
Recess
There's no
again,
dialogue.
and the first
and
thing I
it's not a
did
joke.
is I farmed the Barnos chest for its armor skill Heat Guard, which not only
Yeah, but that's a
negates
pretty
all
good video, though.
damage, so we
But
don't
I don't
need any
think that would
cold
be
drinks,
wise,
but it
as we
also
need
negates
content
all
here.
environmental lava damage. So that allows me to move freely in hot areas without worrying
But
about
maybe, unless
damage.
if everyone wants to
Nice.
watch a movie, basically in SFM, it's
guys.
15 minutes.
We're invincible.
But I don't
I
think
had
that
to
would be
encounter
wise.
Navazioth, Uragan, and Dodogama, and then it was time
Yeah,
for
that.
Nergigante. I did a few test runs with my main character, and we quickly noticed that Sticky Recoil is way too dangerous, and normal level 2 with 2 recoil and 1 reload mod is in fact the safest strategy. I also noticed another problem.
I'm so afraid when he
Nergigante
gets
does
so
these random
close,
bunny hops
he's
which
gonna
deal
have to
chip
reset.
damage and can barely be avoided. So it was at this point in the game where I absolutely needed
I
the
believe
vitality map.
he sent it. Oh, what if Bloodborne was an animated series? Yeah, this is on my like playlist. It's number 97 of 1108. It's fucking awesome, and I love it very much. And I want a whole show. Except with like no dialogue, just basically that. And it's awesome.
Mantle, and that meant that I needed more defense. So we used all armor spheres to upgrade the current armor. We also had an idea. When farming our Gigante tracks, there is a 3% chance to get an Immortal Dragon scale, so we decided to use Gilly Mantle to try to get one scale to be able to upgrade the Defender Light Bowgun to level 5. But the Gilly Mantle only lasts for 2 minutes. But as long as you stand still and not move, mantles don't expire. So Chad and I had an idea. Using gestures also counts as not moving. So while performing gestures, the mantle lasts.
Is he gonna
indefinitely.
kabuki across the battlefield?
The catch is, there was one new gesture introduced with Iceborne called Kabuki, and it allows
He's gonna
us to-
kabuki across the galaxy!
You guys know what I mean? Kabuki. Yeah, it's Kabuki. Let's take a look at the mantle. It should not expire.
True.
It doesn't
I agree.
expire, guys. Use the bows gesture in order to turn our character. If we use this, and then we Kabuki.
We decided to start the Gigante quest, since no matter how much I tried, I didn't get any Immortal Dragon scales, and wallbangs weren't an option either, since they dropped just other Gigante materials. So we ended up not upgrading the Light Bowgun. The strategy here was to make optimal use of the Vitality Mantle and fuck us back into the camp as soon as the mantle expired. During the Vitality Mantle uptime, we can tank all chip damage from the bunny hops.
This is gross.
We could still not tank any major hits from Nergigante.
Sorry.
We don't have enough defense for that. But normal attacks can
Bimson?
be evaded for the
Send
most part,
Bimson.
so
I'll
that
play
was okay.
Bimson.
After about 12 minutes, Nergigante limped back to his nest. For the first time, I had 2 Mega Barrel Bombs for more
think at this
wake-up
point you
damage,
could probably
but it
stop
wasn't
using the
enough to
defender
take him
stuff.
down, and I didn't have
There's
Vitality
better
Mantle
equipment
active.
this late in the
So I
game.
decided to fuck us back into camp to play it safe. Also because of these crystals dropping from the ceiling, which are quite dangerous. Vitality Mantle was back.
Oh goodness, there's still so much. Make some rice bowl and some tea or something. Noise. I know, I feel your pain there. Have fun. Unless you don't want to miss Bimson.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm really Bimson, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I guess I'm really Bimson, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I guess I'm Bimson, yeah.
I'm fine with missing this. Okay. This is Bimson, Pocky.
Guess I'm freaking Bimson, yeah.
Look at his fingers.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm really Bimson, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm freaking Bimson, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Should I get that close to the mic?
Freaking Bimson, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I smacked my controller.
Guess I'm Bimson, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Back to this.
And luckily,
That
Nerg
was Bimson.
sleeping again, so I went for another wake up.
Thank you, Miku, for liking Bimson. Bimson is beautiful.
Yes!
He deserves the world.
Yes!
We are all Bimson.
We reached the
This man
third
making
and
out with his
final
chair?
checkpoint, and finally I could save the
Oh,
game.
he started
At that
fucking his
point,
chair.
there were only 4 Elder Dragons left to beat the game. Teostra, Kushala, Val, and Xeno'jiiva. I gathered some footprints in the Rotten Vale to unlock Val.
I am
and
very
began the
afraid
quest.
for
Unlike
Valhazak.
environmental effluvium, which can be fully negated with Effluvium Expert, here in this case there is nothing we can do to protect ourselves from Valhazak's effluvium except using Vitality Mantle again. So as soon as Vitality Mantle ran out, I took effluvium damage and had to reset.
No.
Oh,
I tried Val
good thing it
again
wasn't
and
that
took
far,
effluvium
though.
damage again just
'Cause it was
after
just
the
one
mantle
fight.
expired. I reset and decided to continue with Teostra instead to get some more practice. The good thing is, the game lets you choose which one of the 3 elders, Tio, Kusha, or Val, you want to do first. Surprisingly, by just keeping high pressure on the head and without even waiting for Vitality Mantle to recharge, I was able to defeat Tio damageless on the first try.
That's cool.
yes!
Now comes the bitch.
First try, boys. Let's go. No
Kushala
practice.
Daura.
First try.
I farmed flashbooks again,
Which is
Kushala
gonna
tracks, and then onto
suck.
Kushala. This fight was surprisingly manageable. With the help of my Bowgun mines and flash pods, I was able to defeat Kushala first try.
Really? Goodness, we had such a difficult time with Kushala, didn't we?
My new strategy for
Granted, I
Bao
guess half
was
of us
to
used
only engage
close range
during my
melee
teleport
weapons. I only had
uptime.
range.
Shortly
I was the
before
only one with
map
range.
expires, I would Fakasta back to camp. I made sure to farm enough Excite Shrooms and Smoke Berries in advance to be able to craft Farcasters. It was a time-consuming strategy since I only had a time window of 2 minutes to actually deal damage during Vitality Mantle and then had to wait 6 minutes in the camp for the mantle to recharge. I focused my fire mainly
Yeah,
on
that
the
too.
head and occasionally on the tail.
So we had 2 hammers, a glaive, and a bow.
It took just shy of 40 minutes.
It was
The
difficult.
strategy turned out to be effective. I didn't take any damage at all, not even to Effluvium.
Volazok! Yes! Third
Stupid.
clear!
Yes,
No damage
perfect
taken,
spelling.
boys. Let's go. Today is the day, dude.
And to everybody's surprise here, we already stood before the final boss, Xeno'jiiva. I did a few test runs with my main character just to test the waters, and I have to say I was completely blown away by how difficult it was to pull this off damageless. After about a dozen test runs, I still wasn't able to take down Xeno without taking any damage. Xeno has 15,000 HP even in solo, and no matter what I tried, I wasn't able to succeed. There was chip damage which occurred frequently every time Xeno moved past me and touched me with its legs. There were white hitbox attacks which were almost impossible to dodge at times. I tried to beat it so many times with my main character but no success. I was sure
Goodness.
I would be able
Xeno
to beat
is
it at some point, but the problem was
kinda
that
not
every
that
time
hard,
I
but I
would
guess if you
fail
don't wanna take
or
damage,
taking any amount of damage on
It's
Xeno once,
completely different
I
then.
would have to reset my entire save file back to Nergigante, and I really didn't want to do all the other Elder Dragons every time again, damageless, just to get another attempt at Xeno. I honestly accepted the fact that this challenge was impossible to beat in any reasonable time whatsoever. This guy was just too tanky and too hard to beat
Hello.
without
Hey,
getting
deputy.
at least hit once. So I decided to take a final look into the database and search for any other possible solutions to get past Xeno. And then I spotted something very interesting. Xeno'jiiva's weakness
We're watching a
particularly
video
to
that our new
poison.
friend
I
ABC sent
noticed
us.
the database provides
I'm
one
pretty good, how about
info
you?
How much total damage
It
Xeno
is a
takes
man
if
playing
it's
Monster Hunter
poisoned.
World
And
without
according
taking a
to
single
the
point of
source,
damage.
It deals a whopping 800 damage. For comparison, Rathian and Rathalos only take 160 damage when poisoned. Diablos and Teostra take 320. Kushala, which is a 3-star weakness to poison, only takes 520. Again, Xeno takes 800, by far more than almost every other monster in this game. So I was thinking,
A great
is there
second elite
any
trainer
other
box I
way for
ordered
me
arrived today.
to take down
Elite
Xeno'jiiva
trainer
with
box?
poison?
Like,
Because with the
Pokemon
Defender
cards?
Bowgun, I can shoot 4
that what
poison
that
level
is?
2 in one
That sounds like
reload, which
Pokemon
is
cards.
really
I'm
good.
googling it now.
Eventually, Chad and I had an idea. One idea which could rescue this
Yep, Pokemon
entire
cards.
damageless
Nice.
project. I'm talking.
So, Bia sent me a video.
Yes.
Crab
hello.
Bop
I was
channel.
wondering if you could
This
play
I will
that
not play
song
it in its
again.
entirety, but I will play it for a
Which
moment
one, man?
The one that goes beep boop 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 bop beep boop
because I
boop
love
bop,
this.
boop, boop, bop.
It's also 704 on my playlist of likes. Squidward forgot he was there. Okay. I think that is the quality content people come here for.
Talking about an armor
You got
skill
a shiny
called
Mew
Pink
card?
Rathian Master,
Nice.
which I'm sure less than 1% of you guys watching this video have ever considered using. 3 high-rank Pink Rathian armor parts grant us the set bonus mastery skill, Poison Duration Up.
He's on
which extends
49
the
hours. I've
active
just noticed
duration
that
of
in
poison.
the corner.
One poison on
This.
Xeno normally lasts for exactly 2 minutes. In order to find out by how much this skill extends the duration, we stop the poison time in a test run.
What? It's still poisoned. No way. Wait. Wait, it's over 3 minutes. 4 minutes. It's gone. It's gone, guys. Yeah. It's double duration. Oh my god. So that means, guys, that is 1600 damage. With this skill, our poison
You
will
have to
not
do that
only last
so
a
much,
whopping
though.
4 minutes,
Also got every
but it
game
will also
mascot
deal
Gen 2 up.
1600
Nice.
damage. This is absolutely insane. I have hope. I have hope. Yes. Yes. So I did the math. 15,000 HP minus the damage from 4 boulders minus X amount of poison activations. The calculation was around 8 poisons are needed. With some extra damage, 7 poisons could be just enough. The next question was, how much does the poison resistance from Xeno'jiiva, aka the threshold to poison, per poison activation increase over time? Or in other words, how many more shots increasingly of poison level 2 will we need to
Oh, no.
shoot at Xeno
I'm afraid.
in order to get a successful poison the more times we poison Xeno'jiiva? And with poison tech level 4, that turned out to be pretty manageable. With 12 shots of poison level 2 ammo, I would easily be able to trigger a poison even after Xeno was already poisoned 6 times, where Xeno reaches the maximum poison resistance. But there was one more problem. While trying to poison Xeno'jiiva, I would be very vulnerable to its attacks, because even if I had the Vitality Mantle on, I could not even tank one single laser beam since Xeno's attack stats are so high. I did some testing with my main character and found out with a little over 400 defense, I would be able to tank almost every major hit from Xeno at least once. So that meant I needed to farm around 50 advanced armor spheres to upgrade my armor as much as possible. But there was another problem. If we need 7 poisons, and if we calculate the recharge time of 6 minutes from Vitality Mantle in between every poison activation, we would exceed the 50 minutes quest time limit and fail the quest. Luckily, we found a solution. With Tool Specialist level 3, the recharge time for Vitality Mantle is lowered from 6 minutes to merely 4 minutes and 12 seconds. And our poison duration lasts
There's so
4
much
minutes
math in this.
anyway, where we have to wait. it out
Nobody
in
should
camp.
do this.
And even more lucky for
No one
us,
should put
Tool
this much
Specialist
thought into a
comes
video game.
automatically with the Pygrathian armor that I needed.
And
to
yet
farm
here we go.
anyway, because I needed 3 Pygrathian armor parts to activate the set
Why?
bonus skill.
Why do
poison
you
duration
want
up.
to suffer?
So that was it. We finally found a strategy. All I needed now to do was to farm the build, and unfortunately, I had to do Pygrathian again multiple times without taking any damage, or otherwise, I would have to reset all the way back to Nergigante.
He's going to take damage. I'm afraid. He wouldn't be showing this if he didn't. Yep, there it goes.
This one hurt a lot, because it ruined at least 10 hours of progress.
We had to farm it, guys. There was
He's
no
on
other
almost
way to beat Xeno.
51
That's the thing,
hours
this
of
is the
crap.
only thing about
Why
Flash
would
bombs, the
someone do this to
random
themselves?
charges that go uncontrolled. You don't know if she goes for you or not.
At least we now had a strategy for Xeno'jiiva. I reset my save file and searched for Kushala footprints and took down Kushala again. But then I took damage to Teostra, so I reset and farmed flashbacks again, then
So
started with
much
Teostra, took damage and
lumber.
reset again. Then finally took Tio down again and also Kushala, and then made it
This
to
makes
Val.
me sad.
Danny DeVito wouldn't give up. Okay, let's ask him what he thinks about this. Danny, yo, what do you think?
Yeah, I think, Chris, try this again, please. You can do it. I have faith in you.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Danny. I really appreciate that.
But even though Danny DeVito believed in us, Val's wing had a hitbox, and somehow it hit me, and so I had to reset again. Then I reset a few more
That makes me
times
sad.
on Val, so I
This
decided
poor
to start
bastard.
Tio instead.
55
and also had to
hours.
reset twice on Tio.
56
At this
hours.
point, my own patience was my biggest enemy.
You just
Wait,
ran through the
I'm
lava.
burning? Wait, what?
It turned out that Teostra created a fire patch on top of lava on the ground, which was very hard to spot, and even Heatguard does not protect you against these from Teostra. Then, while trying
That
to
makes
get
me
the
cry.
footprints for the Teostra quest again, this happened.
I knew it!
Then back at Teostra, I caught one of its insta charges, then I finally downed Teostra, then decided to continue farming the Poison Mastery build for Xeno instead, before taking on Kushala and Val, so I started farming Pygrathian.
We cannot underestimate
No, don't do
her.
that. That's
Be
a
very
mistake. You're gonna
careful.
die and then you're gonna
As
cry.
soon as the mantle is gone, I think I'll just drop out.
And so I flashed her and ran out of the area to recharge the mantle.
Let's leave. Let's be super careful now.
It's right behind you. Don't do that. Fear. There it goes.
Then I
Bruh,
had a new strategy.
one
I
my
would start
old
farming
War
Pingrathi
Thunder account
materials
had
first
something called
and
the
do other
IS-7.
things
Sadly, can't
afterwards.
access the little account
The good
anymore
thing about
because I
that
forgot its
was
password.
almost all of
But
the
do you want to
parts I
know how
needed
much
to
is the
craft
IS-7
poison
going for on the
armor
marketplace?
can be
I would like to
obtained
know.
with either wall
I'm very
bangs or
curious.
tail cuts.
I'm assuming
So
a
if
lot.
I did that, I could heavily cut down the amount of times I would actually need to farm Pingrathian. Unfortunately, I had to reset twice during that process as well.
Holy
But
crap.
finally, with the help of the Defender Greatsword 4, I was able to get
That's about the
4
same
Rathian
that
strikes
my
plus
computer
by
cost me.
just cutting tails. And because tails
For
cannot be cut
a
during the
virtual
boulder stagger,
plane.
I was able to get the most stylish.
I'm assuming.
of
I'm gonna
tail
Google it.
cuts.
WTIS7.
It works. Let's go.
Okay.
I wallbanged her a
War
few
Thunder.
times to get carapaces and scales. Then I
IS-7.
almost took damage in the process.
It's a
That was
tank.
kind of close, but I got what I needed.
That's
and
quite a bit.
crafted the
Hi,
armors.
some funny guy.
Then I wallbanged a few Basils
We're
to
watching
get
a video
talons,
our new
craft
friend
power armor
ABC
talons,
sent us
and then Barnos almost ended the
of
run
a
here if I
man
hadn't
playing
used a
War
talent mentor. I
Monster
also
Hunter
needed
World
some
without taking any
Shalmos High.
damage.
Fun fact,
But if you want to
notice
send
that
links, feel
Shalmos
free.
sounds like a
I am
horse
still
if you kill
accepting
it.
those. What's up? Oh, why did I pause it? Thank you for the pats. Why I cry? Why you cry? Are you okay?
They
Oops.
make horse noise. Holy smokes.
What oops?
It sounds like a horse.
Didn't mean to send the
Then
cry.
I captured one pirate
Oh, okay.
quickly to make the waist part, and then the
I
last
also
parts
may have
needed
bought a
for the
30
armor
Elite
were
Trainer
5
box.
monster hard
Deputy,
points.
you
So
fool!
I farmed Pingrathian a few times. Luckily,
So many
I was able
Pokemon
to finish her
cards.
twice without taking any damage and got the 5 bones.
I mean, there's also a
Even if
skin on
Basil
War Thunder
almost ended
Marketplace
the
going
run
for
again,
2k
in order to
USD
further
on the
boost
dot,
defense,
but
I need to
meh.
farm adamant seeds,
Sadly didn't
parcher
have
powder,
that.
and mega armor
Dang.
seeds. Now, with about 400 defense, I knew I could at least tank one attack from Elder Dragons.
Now, are
during the
you
attack
guys
time to
exchanging this
uptime.
stuff for like
And that was
actual
super
money?
important
Should
because
I
at this
quit my
point,
job and just
I
play
had
War
to play
Thunder?
very carefully. I
Sometimes
started
we
with
need to have just a
Kushala,
quick
had
cry.
a
You
few
know what?
close
You're right,
calls,
B.
but
You're
ended
right.
up taking it down. Teoster was very tough, especially with stakes that high. Val, on the other hand, was quite smooth this time. Yes! Guys, we're before Xeno'jiiva finally! Oh my god, it's taken freaking 65 hours, man. I had to farm some smoke nuts and excite
I am
shrooms
so
to craft
afraid for him. He's on
Frogcasters
hour
before taking on Xeno'jiiva,
66.
because after every poison, I need to go back to the camp to refill ammo and
Well, it's
recharge the
conversion
rifle.
from
With the
USD
last
to
armor spheres
Gaijin
max out
coin.
defense, I got to
Which can be convert. Wait, you
418
can
defense
convert
without
Gaijin coin
defense
back
too.
to
And
money?
here we are. The time has finally come. We will find out if our
I'm gonna quit
poison
my job and
strategy
just play War
works.
Thunder for the
In
next
first
16
phase,
years.
There are 4 boulders. Each of these deals 758 damage, which is really high.
Holy
That
crap.
plus 1 poison and some
Who
level
needs
2 rapid fire
NFTs?
did
We've got
actually just
Gaijin
enough damage
coin.
to trigger the second phase. Until here, the calculation perfectly worked. Immediately after spawning in the second area, I farcasted back to the camp to switch to the tool specialist build. Then I refreshed items and waited for about 3 minutes in the camp. Shortly before Vitality Mantle was recharged, I switched back to the Heat Guard build and then buffed myself with defense items, and then it was time for the second poison. I would continue this exact
I'm
process
so afraid for this
5
man.
more times, until Xeno'jiiva is poisoned exactly 7 times. So let me explain how poison works. Monsters take damage from poison, but the catch is they cannot actually die from poison. Meaning if a monster gets to 1 HP while still being poisoned, it will remain on 1 HP until you do any other type of hit that deals at least 1 damage
think
to the
it's
monster
the same
and
for
then
hunters
triggers
as
the
well.
kill. Since again, poison can't actually trigger the kill for a monster. So the idea was to use a boomerang to get the final hit, because boomerang does 1 damage. After the 7th poison,
Just
I wasn't
shoot it.
sure if Xeno was at 1 HP already, but I decided to give it a shot nonetheless.
Yes!
He lied. That did 2 damage. I saw that number.
Let's go!
Hold on. I must prove his lies.
Boomerang!
2.
Give it a shot.
2. Do you see it? Anyway,
Yes! Boomerang!
you have enough to
7
start
poisons.
money to start a business. Nice.
Yeah. Yes!
He's
Ladies and gentlemen, we officially
copulating with his
beat
chair
Monster
again.
Hunter World without taking any damage. It's just incredible that this was even possible. Thanks to everyone who was watching this challenge live on Twitch. Honestly, without my Twitch
We
chat,
have finally
this would have
succeeded.
never been possible. For everyone else watching on YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was so much work to produce, and I seriously need some editing support in the future when making more videos like these for YouTube. I'm doing similar challenges on my Twitch channel at the moment, in Monster Hunter World, also in older Monster Hunter games, and also in Pokemon games. So if you're into the live experience, you're welcome to hang out with us over there on Twitch. I always stream
In
Monday
general,
to
wish I
Fridays.
sold all the
With that
special
being
vehicles
said,
my old
this is Chris
War
from Team
Thunder
Dark
account,
Side,
'cause-
and
wait, let me add
I'll
some
catch you
numbers
guys
while
on the next
I'm
one.
assuming it's gonna be worth a
Peace.
bit. Should we watch the Iceborne one too? It's longer. That one's 48 minutes long, but I kind of want to. I'm very impressed. It's accurate. Also, this song is amazing. Whatever. Super Slut, I recommend. One of the best.
Without taking any damage live on Twitch. And I also made a video
We're
about
watching
it.
this.
So
You
of
have no
course, the
choice.
next
This is
step
my
was to
stream now.
attempt Iceborne. I expected it to be harder than base
Never
game,
with my big
but
fingers.
oh boy, did I
I know, right?
underestimate this difficulty. Welcome to the
Looks
second
incredible.
part of Monster Hunter World Damageless. But now, it's time for mastering. The first hunt of the Iceborne story began in Biotodos. Obviously, I continued with the same save file and character called Peak Performance, which I used for Monster Hunter World base game Damageless. Since Light Bowgun is a ranged weapon, it felt safer than using melee weapons. So I started with Light Bowgun, a choice which shortly after I would regret very badly. Here I have the exact same poison build which I used against an Ojiva Damageless previously. So this meant every poison we inflict to a monster deals twice as much damage. My very first Biotodos attempt went quite smoothly, except a few close calls.
He's texted me back. Could I fix my computer tomorrow?
Popo was almost responsible for the first reset, but I played very carefully and was able to deal enough damage with status, bombs, and mines, and the rest via normal and flaming ammo, so I captured Biotodos damageless after about 15 minutes.
Guys, first one completed. First master rank monster. These guys have a lot of HP.
Next up, Bambaro. While I show you guys my
It's
first
Banbaro
run, let me
time.
quickly go
I'm
over
sorry,
the
just simply because it is spiritually required of me. I have to play at least 4 seconds of Banbaro time anytime a Banbaro shows up on screen. And not this, it has to be the actual song.
It's Banbaro time. When we charge together.
That's enough.
I have to play solo only and cannot get help from other players.
Greg,
I
you're
cannot use
fucking
any
best
mods.
person
I
I've
took the
ever
feedback
met.
from you guys under the Monster Hunter World Damageless video into account. Most of you said why not simply reset the quest as soon as they take damage, since ultimately we want to prove that we can beat this game without taking any damage. So if every quest individually is done completely flawlessly, well, that proves the point. So I adjusted the rules. As soon as I take any form of damage, even from environments or small monsters, I reset and begin the quest from the very beginning. And lastly, once I defeat Shara Ishvalda and every mandatory quest before it without taking any damage, we will unlock the end credits, and then I will have successfully beat Monster Hunter World Iceborne without any damage
What are
taken.
his
Look at
checkpoints
this
going to
now.
be? Because
I'm
there's not
playing
really
4K,
flagship
60
monsters in
FPS.
Iceborne. Did he mention that already, or am I
Bambaro
retarded?
does have some really wide hitboxes, especially when rampaging with the tree, but I was able to deal with that really well until this happened.
Fool. The poor boy.
No!
Now this time, I had a new plan for Bambaro.
Trying to break the horns as quickly as possible to get the highest weak point.
I triggered the avalanche and hit both boulders. Everything went really smooth until it was cap ready. Now, Viper Toby is significantly faster. This guy was insanely difficult. Toby locked onto me, and despite wearing a full HP Vitality Mantle, I took damage on
Assume
the first
Shrieking
hit due to my
Velkhana
low
1 and
defense.
Velkhana 2.
So I
Oh,
reset the quest.
true.
Vitality
Wait,
Mantle for those who
Shrieking and
don't know
Velkhana
can
1 are
absorb
so close
damage
together.
only if you
That's
have
like
enough
2
defense.
quests.
This mantle has 100 extra HP on top of your own actual HP. And if your defense is high enough so that the hit can be tanked with these
I know what this man must do. and I'm going to call it here that this is what he'll do. He's going to go back and do the title update for Lunastra so he can get basically the better version of the Vitality Mantle.
100
The other guy?
HP,
What do you
you
mean?
will not receive any actual damage to yourself. Second attempt at Viper Toby, and I got caught by a
The one
quick
that's
paralysis jump.
Barioth. Or Barioth. Not Barioth. Barioth.
Oh,
I
no.
I have a plush Barioth. Let me show you. Here, play the video.
For the third attempt at Viper Toby, Chad and I decided we would prepare really well. We farmed a bunch of materials, and so we could craft some early mastering parts to get enough defense that Vitality Mantle can actually tank at least one of Viper's attacks. The idea was to completely rely on Vitality
own
Mantle
this.
uptime. That is 2 minutes where I can deal damage, and after that immediately back to the camp to recharge the mantle.
I'm so afraid for him.
Okay. Out of here.
Iceborne is a
The
motherfucker.
difficulty of this plan was that Viper has a lot of HP and we might run out of time.
And there's a
Okay.
Fulgur Anjanath there. He's also a bit of a bitch. Oh, that makes me cry.
Viper's movements are so weird sometimes, so I had to reset again.
He's sleeping. Nice. Does the ghillie go away then?
Don't you? Use your gun. You have
No!
a gun, sir.
Damn it!
You're an idiot. Just, oh my gosh, you have a gun. What are you doing?
This is the most epic fail I've ever had. No, 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 no! Oh, no!
That was on you.
What? What?
I reset the quest, but this time I had a completely new strategy.
Yo, Socks, we have the super strats. Look at this. Check this out. We need to be a bit higher.
This is,
So
yeah, this is
right
World.
here.
This is the game I was saying is one of the best games I've ever played.
So, guys,
It is amazing.
Slinger Ammo helps us to
And
make
I
sure Toby doesn't
highly
get
recommend
away.
it to anybody
that's a good
who
spot.
is even slightly
Stagger.
interested in Monster Hunter. And if you want to play,
Snowballs deal
I
ice
will
damage.
happily
For some
help you.
reason, Viper Toby, despite living in the Horfrus Reach, has a high weakness to ice, so you can deal up to 11 damage if you hit
However,
the head
it is
with a
a
snowball.
bit of a bitch
All of
to
this
get
while
into,
using
so
Gilly Mantle
don't feel bad if
passively
you don't want
allows to deal damage while our Vitality
not,
Mantle is recharging. These are some big
force
brain
anyone to
strategies
play
you
it,
only
because
think
it's
of
a
when attempting to
nightmare.
beat this game damageless.
Also,
Finally,
I
was
recommend
able to
getting it on
capture
sale.
Toby with around 20 minutes left.
Not that it isn't worth every penny,
Finally!
but
Oh my god! Yes! 11 hours just to get past Viper Toby Kadachi.
Now, let me introduce you guys to one of the hardest monsters in this challenge. The monster which had me reset countless times. And this same monster was also the turning point for switching from light bowgun to melee weapons. What I'm talking about is none other than Coral Pookie Pookie. Well, at least Coral
yes.
is again weak to
The
ice
nightmare.
element, so
A
it was
friend
time for more
forced you to
snowballs.
join
But as
them.
soon as Gilly Mantle
I don't know how I got
expired,
into
Coral
it,
was
but,
giving me a really
into the
hard
Wii and
time
PSP days,
constantly
because
shooting
you're
water out of its
crazy.
pee-pee. I
B,
knew I
you
didn't
are
want to get hit by
insane.
the PP
That's
water,
how you got
but
into it
kept
without
happening
being
over
forced
and
to get
over
into
again.
it.
My
But
plan
as you
was
forced
use
me
the
to play,
aerial PP
I
spin
love it
attack
to death.
Clutch Claw Tenderize at the same time, since while Clutch Clawing onto Pookie, this attack can't actually hit me. I ended up resetting several times. Even during Gilly Mantle, I got hit because Coral targeted my cat or something. After reset 18, I lost my temper and decided to try the other quest that Iceborne gives you at the same time, which is a Nightshade
Vape
Palumu. And I
Palumu.
simply
I
got
see that.
run
I saw
over
that.
while trying to put down a trap, but that wasn't even remotely as stupid as the next reset. I don't even know how this happened, but somehow I got hit by the stinky fish.
the nutfish got him? Poor boy.
The fish! Oh, it went so well! The fish! Oh, I hate fish. That's why I hate fish, guys.
Luckily though, overall Nightshade was quite easy with Light Bowgun, so after just 2 resets, I succeeded. Now I
Is he
actually
still
had
using
an
the
idea.
Defender?
I was gonna
What
try
is he
melee
using?
against Coral. Light Bowgun just felt impossible with the water beams. I chose
He's
hammer
still
since it
using
would give me some
Defender.
extra safe openings to deal damage
Oh,
during
come
chaos.
on,
Downgraded the
man.
light bowgun to get the materials
You
back, and
should
then upgraded the
know.
defender hammer. Reset after reset happened, but somehow I felt
Just
like there was a
grind
slight
for
chance this
one-
time,
well, I
so
guess-
I kept
it's
going,
best you
kept
can go without
resetting,
having to
but
grind
kept
for one.
learning every time I failed.
Never mind. I retract my you should know. This is a nightmarish challenge.
After 20 resets on Korra Pookie alone, I decided to again only play during Vitality Mantle. 80% of Pookie's attacks could be tanked once, so it did provide some safety, but the trade-off was losing time while waiting in the camp to recharge the mantle. But after reset 33 happened, I moved cautiously. I was patient. I used every opening to my advantage and finally managed to capture Korra after 28 minutes.
It's cap ready, guys. We got it.
Nice.
Yes.
Also, I see he too has
Finally!
discovered the love of hammer.
I upgraded the armor and moved
Because
on to
hammer is
Barrier.
awesome.
Obviously, that wasn't easy, so we farmed items for
Granted, I love
Fatcasters and
bow.
switched back to Light
Bow and
Bowgun,
hammer.
which was even worse. So back to
I'm
hammer. We
forsaking
decided to
the gun
upgrade the
lance
farm to be
for
able
the
to
hammer.
passively obtain consumable items while hunting. So I killed a quick Rathian damageless. I completed a gathering quest and unlocked everything we needed, so back to Barioth. The strategy now was to break its wings. As soon as Barioth's wings are broken, it won't be able to jump around so quickly anymore. It will basically limp a little bit after each jump, which makes it slower and combat a lot easier.
Sorry. Dropped my phone.
No, please. No.
Friend, text me back. I must know.
I also made use of Gilly to put down traps and bombs safely.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry. I'm
risk
communicating
the
with
blah,
said
blah.
friend who will help me fix my computer.
After 9 resets on Barioth, I finally
Because
got
he's
a
an
really
angel.
clean run, and Barioth limped back to its nest. So after 36 minutes,
I
I
want to know what he
captured
wants
Barioth
in
without
exchange. I will
any
not
damage
accept
taken.
nothing.
Next up were Nargacuga and Glavenus. Of course, I decided to use Greatsword against Glavenus, but I was also able to use the Barioth materials to craft 2 armor parts, which got me Evade Extender and Evade Window, plus a lot more defense, which again
Computers
was
can be
really
annoying.
important for
Exactly,
Vitality
and
Mantle.
I am no
On
good
top
with
of
them.
that, the 2P set bonus
Thankfully,
Punish Draw
he
came in
is.
very handy. Glavenus fell down the sinkhole, got some free damage via Diablo's Turf War, used plenty of wall bangs, and of course, Vespoid PTSD intensifies. I was able to KO Glavenus twice. Overall, fantastic run, but then I jinxed it.
Nice. Good start, guys. Are we beating this first try? Ooh, that'd be pretty lit, guys.
No,
Glavenus isn't the
you
hardest one, if you know the
You said
moves.
that now. you're
Glavenus
going
was
to die.
literally about to limp after a nice True Charge Slash, but I caught the scream, couldn't move, and it was over.
Tragic. That makes me cry for you, sir.
I restarted and attempted the same strategy again. Sinkhole, Turf War, Punish Draw Greatsword, but this time I played more carefully and I was really
I really
patient.
hope
After 35 minutes, I captured Glavenus damageless
me
on
being
the
me,
second attempt.
I cannot
I did some
see
farming to get
how
the
this
attack level
cooler and
3
all these
charm
fans
and
are
crafted
gonna
the Hornet's
fit
Hull
in this
Waste for
thing.
weakness exploit. The build was
But
actually
that's what I
fairly
was told to
decent.
buy.
Attack 5, Slugger 3, Critical Eye 2,
I
Evade
am
Extender
afraid.
2, Weakness Exploit, and
Honestly.
Evade Window. I even had Airborne to make
There's a
use of
magic
Aerial
scythe weapon in
Hammer
Rogue
when the
Legacy
situation
2?
presents
That's
itself.
awesome!
I switched back to Hammer and started the
I will be
Nagakuga
playing that
quest.
at some point in the
And
future,
I mean,
friends.
what can I tell you? The hard part wasn't Nagakuga really, it was the Jagras.
Jagras, please don't attack. Please, Jagras, don't attack. Please, Jagras.
I'm afraid.
Oh, the Jagras. Yes, guys, first try. Damageless.
Chad and I decided to go craft the Kulu Yaku hammer, which is way better than the high-ranked Defender hammer I was using up until this point. All I needed were a few
Message.
Kulu and Nagakuga parts, so I wallbanged
is
Naga
my brother,
repeatedly until finally a
currently
shiny
in
dropped the
chat,
Hard Fang and
is sending
then
me
repeatedly cut Nagakuga's
weapons.
tails until I finally carved a lash. I then farmed some stinky fish and some chicken.
That's
Turns
crazy.
out it wasn't so easy without taking any damage, so I had
What's
to
this?
reset a few times in the
Oh, the
process.
bow.
After a good 2 hours of farming, the hammer was finally finished.
The Maklub
Nice.
al-Nasr.
Just
That's
before
cool.
beginning the next quest, I used my melding tickets for decorations and I got insanely lucky.
Critical Eye and attack? Slugger, what? This is so good.
With those new decorations, I was able to upgrade to a fairly solid build. And trust me when I say, this was well needed
Here
against
is the big
Brachydios. After 2
bastard.
resets, I had quite a good run.
This
Made use of wall
son of a
bangs,
mother.
mounts, KO, and the sleep
But
element
I
that
love
came in
fighting
with
it.
the hammer via free element level 2 was helpful as well. It seemed like this was the run until this happened.
You are back. We're now watching. We finished the first one, or I have
guys are locked up,
chosen.
please don't.
I made an executive decision to watch the Iceborne one. And
I restarted the quest and
I
was
am
able to get
feeling
another
this
clean run
man's
right
pain.
afterwards and completed the
and I'm
quest
loving
without
every
any
moment.
damage taken.
So thank you, ABC, for telling me to
Yes.
watch this. And I will probably follow this dude on Twitch.
Almost
yes, an
40
executive
minutes.
decision. It was, I
Literally 30
hurt
seconds into the
for him
T-Rex fight,
during the
Vitality
entire
Mantle tanked the
first
first
part.
hit. This could be a tricky one. I took
Ooh,
damage
this
and had to
thing.
reset twice,
T-Rex is
but
a
during the third attempt,
motherfucker.
I used the natural environment in the Rotten Vale to my advantage.
Yes. Oh, nice. Tigrex is poisoned, guys. Let's go.
A few close calls later, Tigrex started limping.
I'm
I
afraid
captured
for
it
him
after
with the
23
T-Rex.
minutes and got insanely lucky again with another critical eye decoration. It was time for the first Elder Dragon of Iceborne
He also
Damageless,
posts
Velkhana.
lore of Monster. Oh, post lore of Monster on Hunter game. What? He also posts lore of Monster and Monster Hunter gone wrong. I see. That's cool.
After this quick scope, I took revenge.
Your rare black racehorse got hit by a train and died. No. The Wild Wild West ain't treating you too well, is it, Pocky?
White sharpness almost gone.
I hit both boulders and plenty of good combos and finished it damageless on the second try. Shrieking Legiana, on the other hand, wasn't the easiest.
Nice. We're getting a turf war right off the bat. See, this is why we don't have checkpoints.
Then I had to reset after I got comboed out of Vitality Mantle, but on the third attempt, the gods of the status proc timing blessed me. The fight began with a turf war with Barioth, the first KO, followed by a para from the cat, which then was perfectly followed by a sleep from the Kulu's Hammer's awakened sleep element. Back to White Sharpness, Golf Swing, Gilly Mantle to chain into a pitfall with 2
Oh?
bombs.
Oh? What oh? What happened? Also sleep hammers, which
Capcom
exist.
gets me every time with this one. For a second, I thought that my PC crashed.
Meat Shield came in clutch with a second para and all of that while normal Legiana was constantly simping on Shrieking. Luckily, I brought plenty of dung pods to end the simpery once and for all. Wall shot, golf swing, another pit, golf swing,
And
and
the
another
simpery.
KO.
No, just transfer
Yeah.
the simpery to
Not even a
moi.
capture. Fantastic. Damageless, guys. Woo!
Fulgur Anjanath was really hard for several reasons. Firstly, the damage was nuts, so that even with 700 plus defense, many hits couldn't be tanked with Vitality Mantle.
Oh, that was also close. I didn't take Wait,
How did he take damage? What happened?
where did this damage come from?
I didn't even see it. A rock.
Another problem were hitboxes and also all the quick attacks that came out of nowhere without any chance for anticipation. And that while using hammer, which relies heavily on attacking the head as much as possible.
Oh, the minions.
Tragic.
Fulgur alone
Aw,
had me
the
reset 12
exhaustion
times. That's
on
more
his
than Glavnos,
face.
Narga, Tigrex, Brachydios, and Velkhana combined. Until reset number 72.
I feel so
Trap,
bad for him.
Avalanche, Trap, Turf War, and a lot of careful combos in between. Anjanath was finally limping and I captured it after 20 minutes. Up until this point, the challenge was hard, but certainly possible to beat with decent knowledge about the game and a decent amount of skill. But now the difficulty would jump up quite significantly. The next 2 monsters
I should
were
pull it up
Ebony
his channel so
Dogron
I
and
can
Acidic
watch more later.
Lavos. I started with Ebony Dogron
I
and
know,
simply
right?
ran
I
around
would've-
trying to get the grip on
I would've
ideas on
quit,
how
like,
to approach safely.
hour or
Narga
two
showed up and we got
of
a
the
turf war.
first
Shortly
run,
afterwards, we encountered
but
Legiana.
this dude is
a
so
second turf war
dedicated.
literally happened 60 seconds after the first one. All of a sudden, I had this brilliant idea.
Oh, because it's a different monster, there's no cooldown. Oh my god, this is so good, guys. Second turf war, let's go. I'd like to try to kill this guy only with turf wars.
Each turf war deals damage equal to 10% of Ebony Dogron's total health. Each
You're
turf war
fighting
has a
an
cooldown of
emergency-
5 minutes,
an emer-
meaning that
em-
Ebony will
emergen-
only be able to turf war with the
That's
same
Apex?
monster every 5 minutes.
Good
But if we
luck.
are somehow able to
I
turf
would
war
be
with
fighting
Legiana
something
and
as well
Nargacuga
if
in
my
turns,
computer didn't
we would
explode
theoretically
twice.
be able to deal 20% damage
Am
to
cor-
a Dogoron
oh,
every
your
5
goodness,
minutes.
you were doing that
If we
that
do
whole
that for about
time?
20
That was
to 30
ages
minutes,
ago.
the quest will be
How
over.
much
But
is
it
your
turned
old
out
account
not to
stuff
be that
worth?
easy. 1 minute later, Ebony already ran back to Nargacuga, and it was too early for another turf war to happen. So I tried it with traps. Pitfall turned out to be
Holy
a nightmare with
crap.
how much the head is
Find
moving,
that
but the
password.
shock trap worked really well. Then in the last second, I managed to
Find
Farcast it back to the
that
camp.
password.
So far so good. About 30% damage done, and now while Vitality Mantle was recharging, I paid attention to the map to see at which point both monsters are together in the same area, because I had to be present in order for them to start another turf war. Monsters only turf war if they are engaged into a fight with at least one hunter. So we got back after 5 minutes and got the third turf war, which means another free 2000 damage. But then after a successful KO and a para from my cat, I became greedy.
No. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is gonna be so hard to get again.
I wanted to try Acidic Lavinus next to get a feeling for how hard this one was compared to Ebony. So I crafted the Hornetaur chest for Effluvium Expert, which would protect me from all environmental effluvium damage inside the Rotten Vale. I ended up with this build, now also with defense level 6 to make sure Vitality Mantle can actually tank a hit. And here we go. Welcome to another one of the most difficult monsters in this challenge. Honestly, the first one was actually pretty good. I got plenty of wallbangs and KOs, and even mounts. It went so smoothly that I jinxed it again.
But so far, we had a lot of luck with the
so
chaos
that's not gonna happen.
and the sleep as well.
No!
We didn't get a para yet from the cat, but so far it's
And I
gone
can't use that
quite
account on
well,
my
actually.
Xbox, so it is lost to time. Everyone, let us all donate to Sappy's Get a Slightly Better PC
From this point
fund.
on, this run was cursed. I noticed
so
that the
that
acid
they
is
can
another
get that
really
old
big
account
problem
back.
I have to watch out for. And there's no skill I can use
No.
to be protected against it. The only thing would be Vitality Mantle. After several resets, I had a good run again until...
Okay, wonderful.
No!
It has been deigned by the gods of
At this point, Glavenus,
nothing.
Small Gyros,
Simply my
and the
friends.
acid took turns in dealing damage
or
to me.
friend singular. Tomorrow I shall fix my fucking computer finally. I was gonna do it like 2 weeks ago because I have everything. I've had everything sitting
Where's
on
the
my
Flatcaster?
shelf
Oh,
for
no.
like 2 weeks. Cause then I got COVID. I am finally able to fix this hunk of trash. I am so
Such a
happy.
good run. 2 paras in a row.
I lost my patience and decided that I needed
I
a
did
better
hear
build.
that.
Luckily,
I
had
saw the trailer
ultimate
and it looked fun.
I started farming regular Dogoron, then I got a second Slugger decoration at the Elder Melder and farmed some more Dogoron.
We got it.
I farmed some bones, went mining, crafted the expert charm, hunted more Dogoron damageless, didn't get what I needed, so I hunted more Dogoron damageless, but
I must
didn't
find the
get the gem,
perfect
so I ended
emoji.
up trading my gold Vivarian print for it. Upgraded to the expert charm level 2, farmed more bones, traded my last gold Vivarian print
I'm
for
on too many
another Gigantic
Discord
gem,
servers
and
with
upgraded the expert charm
sus
to level
emotes.
3.
Damn.
Wallbang to
I
Toby,
will
got
simply
a
say
lightning
love you.
sack on the first try and crafted the Fulgur Anjanath helm for weakness exploit. Killed Kulu damageless
It
and
does
crafted
look
the
fun.
Kulu
I wanna
arms for
watch it.
critical boost. I gemmed in everything I had and achieved the ultimate shiny armor for this damageless challenge. All this farming was 100% worth it.
I'd say
Now
my account
coming
probably
in
worth around
with critical eye level
10K
7, that's
USD,
40%
not
affinity
counting how
plus
much someone
25
would
base
pay
from
for
the
6
hammer,
full tech
which gets us to
trees complete.
65%, and we have weakness exploit level 1, which gets us
That
to 75%
makes me
and even
sad for
80%
you.
on tenderized weak points. On top of that, we have critical boost 2, Slugger 2,
That's pretty sus.
still
Shut
evade
up.
window
I am
3
as
for
sus
safety,
as I need to be.
and even free element level 1, so we still have a bit of sleep element in the hammer. And to be honest, Bombardier and Slinger capacity
dang.
are really
That's a
handy
lot.
to have as well. This was the ultimate damage build and my last
money.
chance to beat both Acidic and Ebony
I'm
without
sure
taking
there's
any
some way
damage.
you can get to that account. You're 2 seeds away from you drinking water.
No.
Oh shit.
No.
The acid was still a huge problem, but overall I felt like my hits were dealing proper damage this time. After 8 resets, I had the perfect strategy.
Oh, and there is at
I
some
opened
point
up with a
when I
wall
have
bang, but only turned
both
once.
Deputy
then
and
got some
Sappy
damage
here,
in, but
that
no
I owe
KO
them
yet.
100
Because I
seconds
only
of
turned acidic
planking
once, it's not yet enraged, and
live
so I'm able
for
to
the
wall bang a
world.
second time. One more big bang combo followed by an unfortunate para timing, which obviously gets interrupted by my KO, and then one more big bang combo following into an uppercut and a clagger. Using this to
Too late for
uppercut
you
quickly and chain
drinking
it to a
something
tenderize. I tried to make
Did I-
use of
I forgot- I
every
thought I
little
turned that
opening
one off,
possible.
'cause I don't really
Flashed,
have anything I want
sharpened,
to drink.
Used the pitfall. Vitality Mantle protected me
Have a
against
sip
the
of
acid,
unhealthy drink.
and I was able to get a second
You're
KO
gonna save
during
for
the hit.
Kazoo?
Vitality
Everyone
was almost
saves
gone at
for
this
Kazoo.
point, so I switched into Gilly Mantle to get a safe opening for a shock trap. Opened up with a full charge, Glavenus stepped into
Really?
the shock,
That's a
and this was
lot.
where the run ended.
I wish this face was more expressive because you would have just seen my eyes like shoot out of my head like,
No,
what?
Gyros!
That's crazy.
Get out of here, Gyros!
I reset and began the quest from the
I have
beginning.
enough,
2
but shall
resets later,
save your
I
health.
repeated the exact same strategy from
Never
before
saved
with
my
a
health.
small difference.
Kill
The
me!
Zeros finally minded their own business. So after roughly 20 resets on Acidic Glavenus, this happened.
What's gonna happen? I'm afraid for him.
Oh my god! I did so much damage. I did so much damage. We did it, guys. Damageless. And the time was
Okay,
good.
I have,
Back to Avenue Dogran,
as
but this
today's
time we have
unhealthy
the crit
drink,
build.
We're gonna
a
play extra careful right now,
Celsius.
guys.
which isn't necessarily the most unhealthy drink, but it does have a shit ton of caffeine in it, so it will cause a heart attack.
Oh, Nagakuga.
I will now sip it as loud as possible.
After
Sip
3 sets, I used
ASMR.
everything I could to my advantage. Turf wars, traps, bombs, and as soon as it got risky, I fuckcasted the hell back to camp.
Forgive me for assaulting your
Aye.
ears. Goodness, this is gross. Why
I
did
did
I
a
buy
wall
this?
bang,
That cost
used
me
the
like
opening, got a
$2.
KO, comboed another time into a clagger, and
Eh.
directly fuckcasted back as I wasn't getting a sleep proc. And I kept proceeding with
I
caution
wanted an energy
all the way
drink,
until
but I didn't
had
want a
only
monster
10
'cause I
minutes
didn't wanna
left
have a
before
heart
the quest
attack.
timer would run out and
Chip
the quest would
mukbang?
fail.
Never.
Hopefully it doesn't hit me now. He's limping. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Top tier sipping. Thank you.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
He killed an
guys, we did it
Odogaron
finally.
is about to cream his
This
pants.
was the worst.
Would
It was the
recommend.
most intense so far.
Thank you.
In 42 minutes and 57 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, we succeeded through
You
one of
died?
the hardest
Aw.
obstacles before the Elder Dragons.
Time for Bo.
That meant
Good
going
luck.
back to another
You
Velkhana
got
repel
this.
quest. After one
Fight
reset, I
that
was able to
bastard
deal
whose
some
name
big
I
damage with
cannot
hammer
pronounce.
combos and with the roaming ballista. But at the
Em-
very
em-
end of the
em-
quest, after I
em-
loaded the Dragon
nope.
Razor, I realized that Velkhana can somehow see through the Gilly Mantle. And so I got hit shortly before the quest ended. So I reset, and then someone in chat
It's a
persuaded
bear?
me to use
Kill
my
that
bowgun,
bear
which turned out
bastard.
to be really bad, so I switched directly back to hammer and tried it again. After a handful of resets, I made it back to the Dragon Razor, but this time at least I know Gilly Mantle doesn't have any effect, so I just ran around trying not to get hit until Velkhana is
reminds
in the
me of
right
something.
spot.
Hold on,
On to
let me
the
just
final
make sure of
Velkhana
something very
quest.
quickly.
This time the objective was to kill Velkhana in a normal hunt. It wasn't the easiest fight, and so I decided to remove the sleep element and to instead go with weakness exploit level 2, which means as long as Velkhana is
him as a
tenderized on the
friend?
head, we get 95% affinity, which is huge. But it still turned out to be quite tricky, and I had to reset this quest a lot.
I don't.
Then I got a really good run, and
What
Velkhana
kind of
only had
fool
about
am I? This is
30%
one of my
HP
best
left.
friends in the world. He's not my friend on Discord. I don't really pay attention to that crap anyway. Total, I'd say the account would probably be at
was
least 11 or
this?
12k.
It might be good to go for Temporal
Nice.
Mantle. In this case, where we fight Velkhana, Gilly doesn't really help us much, because Gilly Mantle usually is really fantastic to sharpen and
What
to put a
money
trap down.
is
On
worth
Velkhana, we
the
cannot use
least,
traps.
so that we
Gilly
could convert
isn't really
12k
helpful.
USD into
Turned out
that,
killing Teostra
and
Donastra
you have some
back-to-back
obnoxiously
without
large
taking any
number.
damage was a nightmare. So we had to scrap
Just
this
for
idea of
poops and
using Temporal
giggles.
Mantle. But we decided to at least unlock
fact,
camp
I'm gonna
15
look
and
that
above
up
Force
in my
Reach to
other
be able to
screen
spawn
here.
much closer to Velkhana when
money
Farcastering back to the camp.
is
So
worth
recharging the Vitality
the
Mantle wouldn't
least?
take us as much time. All we needed now was one
Iranian
to see
Rial.
Raphael's wing.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, HP, HP,
Convert
HP, HP.
USD to
Yeah, okay,
real.
damn it.
Okay, so that's 12,000.
Oh, Gastodon.
So how many zeros is that?
Yes.
One.
Broke the
You
wing.
have 507,
Camp
300,000.
15.
Over the
Iranian
course of the next
Rial.
1.5 hours, I started developing the ultimate
507 million,
against Velkhana.
300,000.
I was working on a script. Velkhana will always pass this
You are the
corridor at a
richest
certain
person
time
in
at the beginning
Iran.
of this quest. When I engage here, Velkhana will not attack me and try to leave back into the previous
I'm
area
pretty sure
as
that's
fast
not
as
true. It's just
possible. I use that
$12,000.
to my
But
advantage to be able to wallbang and safely tenderize to get my
the richest
95%
War Thunder
affinity.
account
But
in
not
Iran.
only that,
What's
I
up?
also
What's
don't
funny? I
want
must
to deal
know.
too much damage here to make sure Velkhana doesn't enrage too quickly. Then I had just enough time to land a full golf swing combo which deals just the right amount of damage to trigger the first head stagger. I followed into a full circle combo right afterwards. Now Velkhana is guaranteed to leave back into the area instead of attacking me. That means I am safe and I can now switch
I'm
to
seeing these
Illy
big
Mantle
numbers on this
to
hammer.
lure
I'm getting
Velkhana right
jealous.
back to me into
Like
the
my
corridor.
hammer only does like 20.
Also very important here is that I set up the tenderize before in order not to deal too much damage. So Velkhana is not enraged yet and I can now use a second wall bang and attack Velkhana's already pre-tenderized head.
War
This is the
Thunder
moment where I
market
switch into
currency is
Vitality to have
GJN
it
or
active
Gaijin
while
coin,
it
and that
matters.
conversion is
And I
1
was
to
also
1.
able to land another full circle combo. I re-tenderized and got another stagger.
So you can literally just convert it to USD.
Oh no! Yes!
That's awesome.
I Fakasa back to the camp to recharge the mantles, and a few minutes later you can see exactly why I chose Hammer for the majority of this challenge.
Velkhana looks like a big chicken. V-Bucks are worth more than Venezuelan currency. That makes me sad. So if I put all my accounts worth in, that'd be 12k
Nice.
GJN, but at 6,000
Yes.
Gujin, they freeze your account. So what you're saying is you need to do it like 4
A few more
times,
wall
and
bangs,
they won't
combos,
care.
and a mount later, and finally
Just do
Velkhana
it in
was limping.
little
But
bundles of
unfortunately, that
3,000.
wasn't the end just yet, as this time we cannot capture. Luckily, a funny idea came to my mind.
I have a plan. How we can do it safely. So we're using bombs.
I Fakasa back to Camp 15 and repeated the same exact
That was very close. I
process.
saw Velkhana there.
Well, item consumption is quite high, but it works. As soon as I Fakasta back quick enough, Velkhana doesn't see us. As long as Velkhana doesn't spot us, it will literally just go back to sleep.
You only freeze it until you tell tech support to unfreeze it. It's to
Bam, please
prevent
die.
theft. That makes sense. He's gonna take damage here. I feel it in my heart that he's gonna do something dumb. Bow is the way to go. Nice. I see you and I are one of soul here, as I too enjoy the bow.
No.
But like I said, I didn't really understand it much in Rise yet. That's because I just started playing.
Yes!
So
We did it,
I have
boys.
much learning to do.
It wasn't surprising that Seething Basil is quite difficult as well, so after the first reset, we analyzed the weaknesses and I tried it again.
Oh no.
I forgot the lava.
Seething Basil actually ended up breaking the Vitality Mantle on the first hit, so I knew I needed more defense and upgrade everything I had to the max, and I brought Adamant Seeds as well. Furthermore, we decided to unlock Camp 8 to again be closer to Basil. The plan now was to actually use Aerial Hammer as often as possible for good DPS and additional mounts. After a few very close calls, I got lucky with a Turf War with Savage Joe, followed by several more aerial attacks and a second Turf War with Joe. It looked like Seething Basil was finally low on HP.
Bada beam, bada boom.
Valstrax here to help you. Nice.
We did it, boys.
At this point,
Just,
we only had 4 Elder Dragons left before we successfully
have
beat this
Valstrax
challenge.
jetpack
And this
across the
here
world.
was also the turning
And
point for
just
another
have him take
weapon
it with
type
you.
playstyle. For Black Veil Valhazak, I knew I needed to stay on distance. I knew using
Then we'll
melee
be okay.
was
But
impossible,
on the
so I
Gaijin
decided to
page,
go
the Gaijin
sticky.
market
And
alone
this
since
is the build
how
I was
many
planning
people
to
in it?
make.
Around
The
3 or
Tigrex
4K
light bowgun
USD.
with 3 Nagakuga parts for true
Nice.
spare shot, evade window and peak performance.
Excellent.
And the Lumo arms and Dodogama coil for artillery 3. So that meant farming a lot of monsters. Tigrex in particular was very difficult
Kill
to
that
farm
bear.
without taking any damage.
Murder him.
I needed
Make
several
his
fangs and
family
claws, so the plan
regret
was to use
ever
Heartbreaker level
breathing
3
in
and
your
break the
general
head and both
direction.
wings, and then return from the quest. But that was not everything. I also needed to farm Black Diablo's horns, Great Jagras, Rankakuga, Dodogama, and Paolumu, all in Master Rank. Because of me having to restart every time I took any damage, farming all of these monsters took an insane amount of time. Luckily, I got another really good decoration.
Non-elemental boost. Yes. Let's go.
After almost 6
Let's
hours,
go.
I finally
He
had
says.
all the materials to craft the improvised non-meta sticky build.
Think
And
that
it was
could be more
beautiful.
like 5,
Attack
6.
5,
Oh,
Artillery
damn.
3, Peak Performance 3, Evade Winner 3, Palico
Nice.
Rally 3, Slugger 2, and of course, True Spare Shot.
That's
the best I could assemble with the decorations at
what
my
would you say
disposal.
your current
For the first
account
time,
is
we
worth
actually
then?
used full
I'm just
peak
curious
performance
now
level 3
what the difference
and
is.
honored the name
There's a
of
weird
our
project
hunter.
I have to
Of
do for
course,
school,
I
and it's
used
really
2
weird
recoil
'cause the
suppressors
book
and
I'm
2
doing
evading
is
reload
about
mods. During these
abuse and
6
murder,
hours
I
of
thought,
farming, I
because the
cultivated
hammer,
lots
spoiler,
of blast nuts to be able to craft
the
enough
murder
sticky
weapon
ammo
was a
while
frozen
on the
lamb
quest.
leg.
Finally, I also
Nice.
gathered some
He-
blast
what the
items
fuck?
to be able to craft more Fatcasters.
What?
Now,
What
most of you are
happened?
probably wondering, how do you even avoid effluvium damage? The armor skill Effluvium Expert does protect you,
Probably-
but only
oh,
against
only- yeah,
environmental
that
effluvium.
tracks.
In fact, there is nothing at all that prevents or negates Valhazak's effluvium. The only thing, once again, is Vitality Mantle. As long as Val doesn't hit me at all, the Vitality Mantle will be able to absorb all the Effluvium tick damage. But that means, without Vitality Mantle,
Now that I
there's
end
absolutely
bow,
no
I
chance
must
of
so
fighting
weak.
Black Veil, as the Effluvium damage happens
That
so
makes me
quickly
cry
and
for you.
frequently throughout the
You
fight,
did not
even when
choose the
staying on
book.
distance. That means we can
What is the
only
project
engage
you have to
during
do
the
about
mantle
it?
uptime, and
How
once
is it
the
weird?
mantle is gone, we have to Farcast it back to the camp immediately to refill. Now the plan was to open up with a boulder, then use mines and then stickies. But the issue wasn't just the effluvium, but also Val's sudden charges where you simply get run over with chip damage. Val
That
did
makes
so
me
much
cry.
damage that with the current
Oh,
gunner
no.
build, which was optimized for max sticky damage, I
Well, school
couldn't
books are often
even
weird,
tank
like,
the chip
when I
damage
was-
from getting run over. So
think
after a few attempts, I decided to
this was
swap out
in
the attack
2000 I
charm
was probably,
for
like,
defense.
between
Most of the
10 and
sticky damage
12.
came from artillery
We,
at the food skill bomb
in
anyway.
class had
Attack
to
is
read the
very
book
often overrated.
Hatchet,
True Special, on the other
which
hand, was insane.
was
Here I got 7
about
shots in a row. I
this
had a really
kid
good
who
run,
got
but then one
lost
of
in the
Val's
forest 'cause his
spores
plane
passively
crashed,
exploded
and
while
everyone
not
on it
even being
died.
in combat, and I took 1 pixel of damage. I had to reset the quest.
And there
to the
was
beginning.
lots of visceral
Where's he
detail
going?
about the death, skinning a
Oh, he's
pigeon
coming.
specifically, I remember, and all the organs just falling out of its
But
anus.
what kind of a challenge would
It
this
was a
be
good
if
book, don't get me
old
wrong,
Vespoid
but
wasn't
for a bunch
playing
of
part in this?
10-year-olds, it probably wasn't the play. At one point, he got back to the plane, which was in a lake. He saw the skeleton-y
I restarted
remains of the
quest.
pilot
Same
who was still in
strategy,
its
dropped the
chair,
boulder and
having
shot
been
countless
eaten by
stickies
fish,
until
and
Val
there was
was finally
such
sleeping. I
wondrous
used bombs,
detail
mines, more
about the
stickies, but then
pilot's
all of a
empty
sudden the
eye
quest timer-
holes that just remains in my brain for eternity.
This was the second time after Ebony Odogoron where time might
It was
actually
a
become
lovely
problem.
book.
But then this happened.
Since the people choose prices, the first 4 vehicles on the front page are above 1.23k. Oh,
Is that
dang.
being-
It was kind of inspiring. I wonder if that infected me in any way. It's weird because other books my teacher gave to my classmates were just normal and not about murder, but I get abuse and murder. That's how it goes. Good luck. He did it, and he was once again about to cream his pants.
Yes.
Godspeed.
41
what
minutes
was his name?
and 19
Chris, I
seconds,
believe?
guys. Sticky is the answer. It was the answer. It was the right move to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, only a few would have anticipated this outcome.
You remember
the shitty
Hatchet?
Sticky build carried me
Nice.
to victory,
Folk,
completely
did
without
you
taking
die
any
again?
damage, and this
ABC,
meant
no,
only
don't
3
die
more
on
other
us.
dragons left. And let
The
me use
visceral
this opportunity
descriptions
to
really
tell
show the
you how
weight the
much I
events of the
hate
story.
Nami.
I know, right?
So what was the plan?
Like,
Well,
at one
that's
point in the
about right.
book,
Sticky mains rise to the top. And as always
damn,
in
that
this quite
sucks.
repetitive way
At
of
one
playing
point in the
Iceborne,
book,
I began the fight with a
he-
wallbang, followed by a KO and more
He
mines.
kind of has to
Not gonna
hide
lie,
from a
these
bear
water beams are hella
he's just
scary.
eating
But
berries off the
luckily,
ground.
Meat Shield came in clutch once again with a para,
And the
followed
bear
by a
just like
second
walks
sticky
past
KO.
him. It notices
Namiya
him. If I
left
remember
area
correctly,
and
the bear
phase 1 was
notices him.
successfully finished.
But
5 seconds into
he
phase
just
2,
walks past
Namiya
'cause he's
goes
just
KO
chilling.
a third time. This is the true power of the sticky, and guess what?
Berry boy,
Followed by
indeed.
another damage
ABC,
dagger
I
through
cry
the
for you.
mines right afterwards.
That makes me sad.
Oh my god. Amazing. Let's go. Sticky for the win.
Unless,
It was going
hear
so
me
well,
out.
even I couldn't believe
Make
it.
the most
Then I just
powerful
barely
gun
escaped
lance
an
you
event of
can
several
and
moments that
stab
to
it
me
directly
were
up
way
the
too
thing's
scary.
butt
But I was
several
able to
times,
get the KO number 4. Vitality
and then you'll
Mantle
win.
recharged and landed KO
I say
number
this
5.
now.
I mean,
No.
normally I get smacked around when fighting Namiel, but this time I felt kind of bad for Nami. I fatcasted out to restock ammo, started the
Here
next
is the
phase with
thing.
another wallbang in mines,
What
and
is
got
your
KO number
thing?
6 right afterwards. But then, because I luckily buffed my defense so much with Mega Armor Skin, Adamant Seed, Hardship Powder, hell, I even ate for defense
don't
food,
know how to use it,
the
LMAO.
Vitality Mantle actually pulled
I
one of the
barely
most
know how to
noticeable
use it.
saves of the entire challenge.
I love how the most expensive vehicle on the market is, as
KO
of
number
now, a
7
plane
happened, and I
called
forecasted out to
Bong's
prepare for the final phase.
P38J15.
I began the last phase with another wallbang
That's
by
pretty
shooting
cool.
Slinger ammo on the ground so that Namiel starts an animation which allows me to safely perform a wall shot, followed with again mines,
Speaking
stickies,
of-
and another
I
head
haven't
stagger.
done this in
Then
too
I got
long.
KO number 8,
I'm gonna do
and
something
Namiel
slightly
lit
dumb.
the
I'm gonna
way.
scroll away
Because
for a
I didn't have any Farcastas anymore, I decided to only sleep bomb her and then back out immediately. I returned with Vitality Mantle, and I can't believe I'm saying this.
No, no! Yes! First try! Oh. Whew. First try. Sticky is OP, guys. Let's go.
Okay, I
Here
made a
we are,
mistake.
the final boss before the final boss. That is obviously Runa Nergigante. And this will be the last time we are using this sticky build. As expected, this would not be easy at all. In
Okay.
fact, Runa moves so fast that with this particular sticky build, the recoil of Sticky 3
You're
actually
going
becomes a
anime
huge
sword.
problem.
Wonderful. Worth $2,000. It's worth $2,000. Bong's P38.
No.
Nice.
He's way faster than normal Nerg. 4 times. Jesus Christ.
Miku says. Excuse me, I was ingesting THC. I could never eat the berries from the forest. Even my body could just
Oh my
get
god,
used to them.
one hit.
Because stomach hates everything. I think it's because
Oh,
I have
we can't even tank
emetophobia.
one hit,
That
guys.
spell right?
What? He's not even enraged.
I'm
by the way.
unfamiliar with that one.
Do you know what that means? That means...
Emetophobia.
Well, Vitality Mantle protects us only from the bunny hops.
Oh, extreme fear of
Every
vomiting.
major hit will
I
take us
gotcha.
down.
It felt like we really needed to change something.
You
so
must
Chad and I
hit all my
decided to
counter.
farm the Palico Gadget Shield Spire, which draws
Mash
attention away from
R2.
us onto Meat Shield. Furthermore,
You'll be okay.
I knew I needed way more armor spheres to get enough defense for Vitality Mantle, so I decided to farm some of
I
them
may have
as well
played
as bring
plenty of
everything I
Longsword
can
back
to
in the
boost
day.
my defense. 1 hour later, I was ready. I started as usual with a wallbang
So,
and ended
B,
up
if you're
having
still
a
here,
really good run.
I may
even
have
used
just,
Dilly Mantle for additional
made a
bomb
mistake
damage.
in
Luna was almost dead,
THC.
and then this happened.
Ingestion. But so
Oh,
now I will
no.
slowly decline over the next 2 hours.
At this point, I
I don't
kept
know if I'll
taking
even be
damage
on
at
in
some
2
point
hours,
in the fight
but
and had to reset the quest multiple
shall see.
times. But the more I reset the quest, the more I kept
But I will at
improving the
least
script.
start to be giggly
This time,
in
the
about
bombs
30
at
minutes.
the beginning, then wallbang, dealt some damage, fuck-casted out,
God,
opened with
looking
bombs
over the
again,
Gaijin
and
market's
repeat.
making
Then
me
I got
dial
hit
over
by
again the
spikes,
prices
but
of some of this
luckily
shit.
Nerg was
Lol.
not enraged,
Can I
and
find
so
the Gaijin
damage
market
was
just
just
online?
low
Let me
enough
look.
to be tanked
Gaijin
completely by Vitality Mantle.
market.
And since I brought Estera Jerky, I could
I
feel the
can.
bleeding right away.
Oh,
was
I have
able
to sign
keep up
in?
this strategy without taking any damage until the final phase.
Last Might Seed. Let's make it count.
This is the first time I've done that in like 2 weeks, so I'm gonna be fucking gone in about 4 hours.
Nice. Oh, double stagger. Let's go. Well, it's actually bad. To be honest.
Uh-oh, dropped my controller. But I'm very
Wait,
happy that
let's go.
my
Let's
boy
go.
here.
We successfully made it all the
Oh,
way
he's
to the
accepted my friend
final
request on
boss
Discord.
Shara,
Good,
which
because he's
appears
one of my
right
best
after this
friends.
quest, so I switched to a poison build. I knew
Which is in a
Shara
public
is
server
very
with him
weak
though,
to
so I
poison,
never
so
needed
tried
to.
the
I also
exact
know
same
him in
strategy
real
we
life.
used
He's
against
like a
Vegeta.
5-minute
That
drive
means
from
I
my
poisoned
house.
Shara and dropped out immediately. A few minutes later, I poisoned it a second time.
Anyway, I'm gonna get my
wallbang
computer
against the
fixed.
boulder
I'm
and
so happy
poisoned
about
again.
that.
After a while, however, I
But
noticed
to make
that
some sense,
somehow
a tank
we
called
aren't getting to the
T-34E,
second phase
which is a
until
basic
I ended
bitch
up
lower your
taking
I know
damage.
that one. I know that
Wait,
real life tank. That was a
We
Russian
should've
tank, right?
Dealt enough damage
That's
at this
worth
point.
250?
4 times
Oh, gosh.
4,800.
Really?
Plus 3,000 because of the bomb. 22,000
Really?
damage. Why did Shara not switch in the second phase yet?
Deos jumped on my stream
I
and
see.
suggested switching to another weapon, which is good for breaking parts. The way Shara works in the first phase is you have to break a certain amount of parts for Shara to lose its shell and transition into the creeper mode. The head, for example, can break multiple times, so even though poison dealt a huge amount of damage,
Dang,
it didn't
that's
even
crazy.
remotely help us at this point. So I switched back to Hammer and came up with this build, which not only has Partbreaker 3 and Slugger 3, but also Earplugs 5, which gives us an easy wallbang at the beginning of the fight while Shara is screaming. So this was the plan. I used Falcasta instantly to go back to camp and pick up Slinger ammo, equip Vitality Mantle, drop in, clutch claw,
That's why I love it
tenderize
when
the head,
Gaijin allows
clutch
to
claw
use
again,
the
wobbling against the boulder.
allows
That
to
already
use
broke
dipshit
several
players
parts.
to
Now,
charge our own
using
prices.
this opening
Oh,
to
us
build up
dipshit
KO
players.
damage and
I
more
know,
heart
right?
rate, Shara got up and screamed. I used this opening for a
Player-made
second one.
markets
The
are
strategy was working
always the
super
best.
well. Got a para from the cat, immediately afterwards a KO. Vitality ran out and I fuck-casted back to
Don't worry, I
sharpen
found
the
out what you
head
meant
and
eventually.
directly
I
went
figured it
back
out.
into the area. I almost took damage here, but somehow managed to aerial wall jump into safety, and a minute later this happened.
Oh, nice. Is that it? Is that it? Yes. Yes, we did it.
I made sure to take the Farcaster back to camp as fast as possible to not take any damage from Shara's transition animation, and so it was time for the second part of this strategy. Let me explain. Just like Xeno'jiiva, Shara is also insanely weak to poison.
I am
However,
very
here, it
afraid
works a bit differently.
for him
Whereas
here, 'cause
Xeno'jiiva
Shara
takes 800
is
damage
like
from one
magic,
poison,
has
which lasts
gravity
for exactly
powers
2 minutes.
that
With
pull
Poison
you
Mastery
in.
as a set bonus,
None of you
we
have played
can
Monster
double
Hunter
the
World.
poison time, and naturally this also
It's
doubles the damage. But
bananas.
that meant for Xeno'jiiva that every poison lasted exactly 4 minutes. Shara, on the other hand, has way more HP than Xeno'jiiva, but it also takes way more damage when poisoned. To be precise, Shara takes a whopping 2,400 damage. But even more crazy is that each poison lasts for only 60 seconds. So the
yeah, this is gonna
DPS
take
here
this
is
man
way higher. If we now factor in the
not
poison
long,
mastery set
surprisingly,
bonus,
6
we can
minutes.
calculate an incredible
Wait, something a dipshit like
4,800
me can
damage
use,
with
have been
only
looking
one
for, something
single
I can
poison
comprehend?
within 120 seconds. And all of that damage is completely passive. The only issue now was with every additional poison, the resistance became even higher, meaning I needed more and more poison shots to trigger another poison. While trying to poison Shara the 4th time, I got close to the border of this area, while Shara started a sonic beam, and in my head, I wanted to keep moving left, but I also wanted to move right
Yeah,
because I was
saw
afraid
that
of
coming.
the border of the map not providing enough space to escape the beam.
I
So
would've
look at
had
his
enough
gross
space on the left. I
wing
wasn't
fingers.
sure if the left the
Wingers,
wall
if you will.
provides me enough space.
Obviously, that meant I had to
Things?
restart the quest and also redo the first phase
Maybe?
again. When I made it back to the
I
second
think
phase, I
Wingers
changed my
is
plan.
better.
So instead of only going for poison, I would make use of the Gilly Mantle to
The
drop the boulders on
T-34E is
Shara.
more than
So basically,
16
I
top
always
tier
poison
vehicles,
once
which
and then use
11 of
Gilly to
those
drop
are
the boulder.
top tier main
And I
battle
repeated that
tanks.
same process. There are 3 boulders in the second phase. The
Nice.
strategy was really solid, but then this happened.
I wonder why. I'm sure there's a reason it is. He's gonna immediately die. Why does Wingurst remind me of Windex? Because you like having a crystal clear mirror. His body is so weird. I love him. I know, right? I am actually curious. I'm gonna Google this in Riders if there's a Shara or a Monster
What?
Hunter
This deals damage?
stories
I had to reset the
to
quest several times until I
Shara.
got such a clean run. I literally finished the entire first phase in less than 4 minutes damageless.
There's no
And then this-
Shara. That makes me cry.
No! The bounce bomb damaged me! Oh!
I can just see this
I had to
man
reset the quest again,
throwing
but
his
another clean
chair
run
out of
and
a
then this
window. Oh, he moved. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate HD, no healing? That sounds bad too. Not like there's a demand for T-34E. It's just War Thunder players being. You killed it? Nice. Good work. Now turn it into a pair of pants
How
and
big is
make
the
its
range
family
of
regret
this?
being born.
Why is the range so big? Alright. This is the one, guys. Sick.
Soap compilation after this video? You know what? I think soap compilation,
This could be the one,
it-
guys.
at
Yep.
least until I
Did
get
it.
super
Phase
sick
2.
of hits. Because there will be a point in which I will not want to watch any more soap. But will that, because there's 96 minutes of soap there. Eventually the punchline will get old.
Nice.
But what won't get old, I think, is the build. How they'll get to the punchline. If we think about it like that, then maybe we can go through the entire thing. I'm not doing 96 minutes of soap, but we will get to a point in the soap playlist.
2 minutes?
Weak. You're weak. Shut up. Shut up, Sappy. I know what I'm doing. I'm afraid for this man and his stupid magic dragon. Also, if you notice, Shara Ishvalda's eyes focus on the camera.
Come on! Yes!
Which is terrifying. You watched the whole comp yesterday?
Minutes are over, guys. Let's go for it.
I don't know if I have that attention
It's
span
gonna be hard to get that
to do
poison
that.
because the threshold is super high right now.
Because I've got pretty bad ADHD. But I will do my absolute best.
Yo! What?
Because because I am
Poison
weak.
is OP, guys!
You are correct.
Yeah, let's
I
go!
am weak.
Searching for the Iceborne Damages challenge!
But I'll still say, shut up, you're weak.
Friggin' 25 minutes? Are you serious? Shara is way too weak to poison, guys. We officially beat Monster Hunter World Iceborne without taking any damage.
This man is
Not
legendary.
all in one run, but every single quest was completed individually without any damage taken. This took 203 resets and over 61 hours. I
That's
really hope you
bananas.
guys like.
Okay, now friends, I'm gonna leave you with a video of some kind, like a 5-minute. Oh, before ABC sent something. Let me get that. Actually, we'll watch this in a minute because I have to use the bathroom. Can I have that work? Oh my goodness, it's not working. There. Let me find just he for 10 hours. And I'm gonna leave you for a minute, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Here, let me disappear for a minute. Nope. I have returned. Hello. Okay, Cat can now die forever. We will watch this, and then we will begin the soap playlist. Hi, Marcus. Welcome. You've come in at just the right time.
Come on! Yes! 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 Oh! Yes!
This is very, speaker destroying. Sweaty Gamer 13 has left.
Wanna see
Yoda.
me speed bridge?
What's he gonna do? Excellent. Now we have the soap playlist. We're just gonna start from the beginning, even though I've seen some of these.
Hi.
And we're just gonna let it run.
I like guys.
Welcome to Sappy's entire thing.
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So trusted you.
There he is. Soap trusted you.
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does
Makarov know you? Now, hold on just a moment. Old Monster Hunter Kitchen. Oh, I've seen this! I love this. This just makes me want to go back and play the older games, because I didn't play a whole lot of them. Snack. Also, it seems like every hunter just mukbangs before every hunt. The chefs were sarcastic assholes who hated you. Incredible. Here, I'm gonna lower my volume slightly for this.
So trusted you.
Now I'm hoping that most of these videos, they'll be like creative with the build up to it, as even though it's all the same punchline, to make it funny, one would have to build to it in a good way.
So trusted you. I thought I could too.
Do
So
you?
why in bloody hell does
Marcus, you being sus?
And if you don't believe me, well,
Ooh, maybe.
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in
Why is the ratio so low on this one? They play in Modern Warfare 3 on the DS?
痛みを通じて互いの思いに触れ
I love when Price comes out of nowhere. You see, I want to see Price coming, but in a creative way.
I thought I could too. So
Why
in
the bloody hell does Makarov know you? I'm gonna try my best to not copy that, but I'm going to. Price comes from Narnia. That's fair. See, you know, this is prime Price right here. So I know exactly what's gonna happen.
So trusted you.
Now keep in mind the internet here might be slower than it is now. It was really slow.
guess Price just doesn't like, Rick Astley. Damn, Price got Dio from the sewers. I know, right?
I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you? So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
I like that.
So trusted you. I thought I could too.
Wait, is this just the clip?
Oh
gosh!
Fine, I guess you are my little
They
punch
matched the
champ.
punch down.
Come here.
Intro. Oh, did they? Oh, I see.
Trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
But you killed Ryuko. I like this song, unironically. It's a good song. It may also be in Polish, but it's a good song.
So trusted you. I thought
It's also about cocaine addiction.
So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Price just punched Chip for liking a Polish cow. I know, right? How rude.
So trusted you.
Thank you. Titan has freed us.
Oh, I wouldn't say free. More like
Ah, yes, the perfect nice guy in a game. Not a game, a show. Movie? Movie. Titan. Hal.
Trusted you. I thought
Wonderfully written character. I hate his guts. He's the best. I wish him death. He's a wonderful representation of everything that's wrong with humanity. How is this going to end? I see how this is going to end. Never mind. Where's Price? Here he is. That's good.
So trusted you.
I know, he is such a well-written piece of trash.
Does Makarov know you?
It was a very good transition. Oh no, this is, I think this is Iramanga Sensei, is it not? Why do I recognize that? The hair and the coat. Twitter is a strange place that no one should go to.
I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Wow, you're a really good friend. And a perfect target. Think fast!
I haven't seen Owl House, but I've been recommended it many times.
So trusted
You
you.
see, I follow
thought
many
I
other
could too.
VTubers.
So why in bloody
Most
hell
of them are
does
perverts.
Makarov know you?
Soap trusted you. They make some nice Yuri on Twitter, though. Ooh, you are correct.
How many times Steiner was at Rebirth Island? We had to kill Steiner.
Victor Reznov.
What is the same thing? The same.
I think they could have done with some blur there. But that was overall a good transition, I think. I love this PFP.
Back, I'll wash your mouth out with this wet ass. Look at me, worship me on your knees. Can't you see my panties are filled with big dick energy?
What? Price, can you punch him instead?
So trusted you.
Nope. Heck, that was... Don't go back. No, kill it. Pause. Because I was sent another thing.
Wow, it's the Empire State Building.
Empire State Building.
Let me explain this in language you understand. That is not the Empire State Building. That is the entirety of the state of California.
Why won't Estes Flask heal my feelings?
Please don't go to Twitter. I saw the worst picture of Fiona from Genshin. Don't know her, she's a child, and it was sexualized.
So why in bloody hell does Makarov
This is why Twitter is a cursed place that should be purged from the world. However, I use it to get followers. Because I'm an asshole.
trusted you. I thought
Marcus, no. They're drinking water there. Thank you, Corona. No, Price is gonna ruin the Mario speedrun. Don't do it. There he is. I want to see how this ends.
so trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Okay, we're gonna leave it on the hentai for a minute. We have this other thing. You know damn well I have this shit. I sent this to you.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
Price speedrun when? Is Modern Warfare 3 on Steam? Modern Warfare 3. Is it on Steam?
So trusted you.
Yeah, it
I
is.
thought I could too.
It's on
Why
Steam.
in bloody hell does Makarov
Okay, so if
know
I
you?
can get Modern Warfare 3 for $1, because it's now currently $40, but if I can get it for $1, I will do the Price speedrun. This will make you come in a millisecond. Isn't the oh, hold on, I have a question about things like that. Wouldn't the goal be the opposite?
So trusted you. I thought I could too.
A whole Modern Warfare playthrough? See,
I've
that would
decided to give
that
you
would
a
be
clue
fun
as to
too,
how
but
to
the
defeat
Price
me.
speedrun.
Come with me.
He just pocket sanded us. Say come. Chip say come. Life is now complete.
I thought I could too. So why in bloody
Thank you,
hell
Pocky.
does Makarov know you?
Came out more than a decade ago. I know, right? It shouldn't be $40. Pecora is a war criminal. This much is true.
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
That was just literally hentai. Granted, that's not the first time literally hentai has appeared on this.
Trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
I'm gonna have to go in and delete my entire day's worth of YouTube views, so I'm not only recommended Makarov Knows You. What is happening?
Yes.
What am I watching right now? Is this just... Okay, he has a gun now. He's putting his pants back on. Good. I see. It's not a war crime if you do it to a Russian, specifically named Yuri.
So trusted you.
I think it's all hentai because you can easily get clicks.
Does Makarov know you?
Chip's front page just hentai and Modern Warfare. Yes. If we get Nikocado now. Oh gosh, no. He's gonna fall. Nikocado is a weird guy.
I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Come on, hurry up!
Booba.
So trusted you.
Booba.
I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does
Makarov
Makarov know you?
That was a good one.
So trusted.
Video's flat. I know exactly what this is.
ついに開き直って絶望に手を伸ばしたか。 それは違うな。俺は希望を手にしたんだ。
B, this is interrupting the soap.
封印されし。何？ドロー！ドロー！何枚でもカードをドローし、墓地に捨てるカード。そしてその数だけ。バカだ！ドロー！ドロー！
Pot of Greed.
攻撃力1500以下のモンスターは追加攻撃できる。ドロー！ドロー！攻撃力1500以下のモンスターは追加攻撃できる。
Let me sound different in Japanese. I know, right? The heart of my cards. I have cards. She's like, Doro! The Bara Man. This isn't on my like playlist. This is up at the top. The heart of my cards. That's a very good video. Anyway, back to this Witcher 2 sex scene. Not gonna lie, this would be a very convenient magic to have if you found a random secluded river and you felt like having a swim.
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Oh, this is good. This will be fun. Aw, that wasn't a very good transition, though. All magic seems convenient. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't have any Yu-Gi-Oh! Related content. B, otherwise known as Plague Boy Streams, has, the other day was playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Whilst we were on a call. Oh, I see. You had to build up with the music box plays? Ah, yes, that would have been fun. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a fucking loser. Yu-Gi-Oh! is fun, though. Wait, this is literally Call of Duty. It's just a different one. And there it is.
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
So we're kind of getting shittier by the vid, TBH, when it comes to transitions. Fair, fair. You remember when Overwatch was supposed to have emotion behind it? He just like Dragon Ball Z teleports in.
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
I see.
So trusted you.
Instant transmission, is that what it's called?
So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Oh. I see. Surprising amount of porn on this.
So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
We are on, this is video 45 now, and it's more hentai. I'm assuming, yep.
So trusted you.
Like I said, there's a surprising amount of porn on this. Granted, all cropped, of course, because it's YouTube, but still. Is this more? No, this is, instant scientific railgun, I think. Yes. It's all hentai. Always has been. Yes, exactly.
So trusted you.
Near Automata. Oh, he's gonna do the 2B gets mad at you thing. Okay. Oh, Playing with Time. I've seen Playing with Time. It's on my liked video playlist, number 69. We're gonna watch this for a second. Take a break from the soap. It's only 1.5 minutes long, so. Funny number indeed. Smack the water. If one has magic powers, is this just not what you would do all day? Right? It's a very good, thing. My brain lost the word there, but you heard me. Hold on, I've noticed a thing. He takes it, but then he doesn't put it back when he hits Control Z. I've noticed an error. Yeah, pretty much, Sappy. So, he didn't undo his move. He's a liar. And a charlatan. Soap trusted you.
Soap trusted you. I thought I could too. So
Why? Bloody hell, does Makarov know you? I'm getting the cadence slowly. Ah, this is the Helltaker song. Whatever it's called. Like magically make my boss's charger disappear and the phone's on 1%. Or drain their phone to 1%.
Soap trusted you. I thought I could too.
This is more hentai. Yes, exactly, B. You are correct.
Soap trusted you.
Soap trusted you. Find a cheap copy of Modern Warfare 3. You want to play zombie/survival? Yes. I'm just gonna wait for it to go on sale on Steam. It'll probably go on sale at some point soon. It's usually a Steam sale once a month or so.
I could too.
Oh shit, damn, you looking real cute. What's your name?
My name is Felix.
Oh shit.
Look at G2A. You see, that involves going on a different site to use a different program. I just want to buy the shit and play it on the same thing. I don't really give a crap about trying to get the best deal.
私、国略院セイラはここにいる天草かなでさんのことが男性として大体
Soap trusted you. I thought I could too.
The ratio on this one is so small.
Does Makarov know you?
This looks like a short film. That wasn't bad. Oh, is that from Payday? Oh, Hotline Miami. It's like Wolf. Payday? COD games are still full price. That's why we just wait for it to go on sale. I'm not paying for that full price. I've seen that video.
Soap trusted you.
Are you winning, son?
Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and turn notifications on.
I see. There's a version of that with Gura and Ame, which is amazing.
So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Is that the kid that did My Longest Yeah Boy Ever? I couldn't tell, it was just blue and a face. Calling my mom at 3 a.m. gone crazy.
You.
What?
Can I help you, sir? No.
Is everything okay here, Paul?
Yeah. Everything okay here, Paul? Take him out of here.
Let's go, sir.
Take your hand off of me.
Now.
Okay.
Tobey Maguire is a character. We should have a Spider-Man Raimi trilogy marathon here. I don't know if that's legal, but I would be very down to talk over the entire movie and annoy everybody. Wait, this is literally just a scene from Modern Warfare.
Good. That's one less loose end.
And then he just burns Ghost alive.
So trusted you. I thought I could
88 and a half extra large pizzas. Delivered in 3 seconds.
Why do women only like jerks who treat them like shit? Why do guys only want bitchy bimbos who walk all over them?
Why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
I appreciate that.
I told you not to touch it!
Angie! Such fury.
Soap trusted you.
Soap trusted you. We are only 61 videos into this. There are so many. Minecraft. That was bad. Boo! That one was bad. I see furries. End the stream when the playlist ends. If I can make it that long, absolutely. But there are 96 minutes of this, and we are only through maybe about a sixth of it. Welcome back to what has essentially been Interrupted Hentai, the movie. This is that playlist Sappy sent the other day. Were you there for that? I think you did. I think you weren't there for that. Sappy sent me this playlist the other day, and now we are watching it.
This is what dying feels like. Try to catch me riding dirty.
I see. Oh, you were there.
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
There are 9 people here. I hope you're all entertained. Please take a break to watch random bullshit like this. Yes, once this video ends, we will watch a random video. And if you wish to add yours into the in-betweens, please send a link if you so desire. You don't have to, though. And the stream would end sooner if you don't. This is now an endurance stream. This is the emotional version.
I slammed my penis in the car door.
I slammed my penis in the car door. Okay, that Snake Your video is gonna be after the next soap video. We're gonna go back to back. And then once the soap playlist is over, I am over as well. This is the rule now. This is an endurance stream. You slammed your penis in the car door. Incredible. 24-hour stream when? Not sure. Eventually. I want to do that eventually. What is this? Probably also hentai. Honestly? Oh, absolutely. I will do that at some point.
The choice is yours.
Damn, that man had to charge his special move.
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody
Okay,
hell
people.
does
I'm sorry,
Makarov
Snake.
know you?
No, never mind. I'm just gonna pause it here before the end. No. Fine. That's video 69.
I slam my penis
Is
in
that
the
the
car.
There. He was charging up his special attack. 69, here it is. It's from Cyberpunk.
So trusted you.
So trusted you. Yes, thank you, Price, for ending the hentai. Actually, that's Nekopara. Let me pause this for a minute and say why I think that that's weird. Because Nekopara, which is an Iroge, got an OVA, which was just a normal show. There was no hentai. And I'm confused by that. That is all.
So trusted you. I thought I could too.
That was just normal. That was like Gmod or something.
So trusted you.
So cold.
I see how this is gonna
Hold on
end.
just a little longer.
Fire?
Nice.
So trusted you.
So trusted you.
Too. So
Why in bloody hell does Makarov know you? A video. Here, we can keep the hentai there. I love this video. Also on my liked playlist. It just didn't show up here. Here, I was talking over that. Let's watch the balls harden again.
The balls harden.
There we go. Thank you, Snake. That's half of Wallpaper Engine right there.
So trusted you.
その階段に足をかけるんじゃね
The
え
balls harden.
俺は上貴様は下だなぜ自分で戦わないポルナレフ
Polnareff.
精神力が衰えたからかそれとも再起不能だからかその矢は何に使うお前が下だポルナレフお前が地獄の下に
When the balls are sus. It's weird seeing your little elf boy emojis that you still have,
So trusted
even though you are detective.
出してみろディオスタンドザ・ワールド
What is half of 192? 192 divided by 2. Because I'd like to shout we're halfway through. 96 is when we'll be, so at 96 we're halfway through.
Does Makarov know you?
That's Roblox. There are cutscenes? It's a game? There's murder? You have a knife? This is Roblox. What? I've never played Roblox.
So trusted you. So trusted you. Know you.
I can do that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to ask you all, would you be mad if I skipped the last sentence.
It's my reason for living.
My boy got isekai'd.
Hello?
Yes? Okay, then I shall not do it.
So trusted you.
No, Sappy, you have spoken. I'll probably do it occasionally. Like, for instance,
So trusted you.
right now. Pause that. That's 5 minutes long. Can I... No, I can't skip that. It's part of the playlist. Never mind.
Wake up! I just murdered your entire family. But I live alone. Then who are these people in your house? There's people in my house? Well, not anymore! Dumb bitch! You could have died! You're welcome.
I'm confused. Skip it? Are you sure? Because it's part of the playlist. And I'm sure these memes will be different. Yes? You are the one that sent it, after all.
Harder, Daddy.
Son? You have spoken, Sappy. This is not hentai, but regular porn. Incredible. We have ascended past anime.
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Fine, I guess you are my little
Sorry,
champ.
messing
Come
with a
here.
bump on my face. Lol, all flavors of 18 plus is in this playlist.
So trusted you.
Now we just need gratuitous violence. Just turn to the tab to see the difference between Ear Harder Daddy. You're a little behind then, Miku. You can't hear me say this then.
So trusted you.
You slow internet.
So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Want to be dominated?
Thank you. That would have taken far too long.
So trusted you. I thought I...
まさか朝からずっと
Oh, you did hear me. That's funny. All we need is Lolicon, and I think we have all the cards to make Exodia. I think there was Lolicon earlier. It looked like a loli.
触ってみてもいい
好きにすればいいわ。
What? Excuse me? Hentai. That's what.
I thought I could
I retract my
So why
excuse.
in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Jailed for being horny. Was that? Oh my goodness. Okay, this one's 7 minutes. No.
Surprisingly, I have another game we can play. It's called Among Us. Have you heard of it?
It's called Among Us. Have you heard of it? It's called Among Us. Have you heard of it? I just ate my mic there.
You. I thought I could too.
So trusted you not to simp. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Mage. Mage? Maid. But this... Would this count as a loli? They're children. It's not really sexualized. Although that scene is weird. I don't know if I'd call it sexual.
In bloody hell, just
That one's it's 42 seconds. Oh, I've seen this. This is awesome.
Y'all ain't ready for this?
In the, like, few times I've played Siege, that's happened to me.
Whenever you're ready. Oh, yes.
I see exactly how this is going to happen.
We literally got it through every floor. Yes. Okay, guys, let's go to the bottom and check it out.
Wait, that's a Google... Brent, that is... I'm not clicking on that. It's gonna clip it and then spin, and then we're gonna get our transition. Yep, there it goes. Darken. Do it naturally. Aww, you did that poorly. You had the perfect setup and you ruined it. That makes me so sad.
So trusted you.
Really? Body pillow? What? Yeah, I know, but I'm still not. It's in my policy, and you have to follow that.
So trusted you.
Kind of, unless I say not to, because you're a VIP. So.
Just Makarov know you.
Damn, Price's face in the remaster looking
what
good.
What the fuck was that damage, my guy? Oh!
See, I don't understand people like this who can play Minecraft, even though that's a spooky situation. Play Minecraft and scream like, "Ooh, an Enderman! Ooh, a creeper!" Like, oh shit, that sucks. Okay, I'll just bring up my stuff. Or, oh, crap, hardcore world gone. I guess if it's a hardcore world, that wasn't a hardcore world. I'm overthinking this. Snake has sent a video, so I can shut my face up.
Don't wanna be an American.
That gets a like from me. I appreciate that. Wait, I've seen that. That's, I believe, the same artist who made the Anka video that everybody knows and loves.
I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
You sent another thing. Bread.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my right.
Thank you, Snake. Is Price gonna punch the bread? No, Makarov was behind the bread. Did I call him Makarov? I think I just called him Makarov. Oh no, lolly content. No. Ugh. Get it away from my eyes. I hate you. My ears.
Trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does
Okay, that was pretty good. The last part with the soap.
A man has found to the river in Litty City. Start the new
City.
Build the helicopter. And wreck the helicopter. And off to the rescue. The new helicopter. Best collection from Go City. A man has spent Lego. Hey! Lower the stretcher. And stretch the stretcher.
I hate the Anka video though, because my favorite villager is Anka and she's Feral Cat. But people assume she's my fave because of porn.
And prepare to wreck the new Lowell. Hey! The new collection from Mata City.
There's still more.
Goodness. Into the new rescue helicopter.
But you see, I hate that song because I hate that video because I really like that song. But if I play it, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, the Anka video." It's like, no, I just like this song. It's really good.
Why have to be so weird about it?
Gouda, hello.
Why have to be so weird about it?
She's playing. Looks like Amnesia. It is a yes, Yuri. It's a good song. What were you just watching? A man has farted in the river in Lego City. That was YouTube poop sent by ya boy, Sneck. Binkle? You son of a bitch. I don't know what's Kazoo. You should have saved this. You could have used this another day when I would have had to do it at an annoying time, like when I was fighting a monster. I just don't know what to do with this. You're a fool. How was that?
bloody hell? Does Makarov know you?
Anyway, Snake sent a vid. Dude, I love Pink. How long is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna make an executive decision to not play the rest of that. This is the Soap Trusted You multiverse, Pocky. We've been here for like an hour. And somehow, I have retained some semblance of viewership. Is this hentai? Yes. Can we stop? Granted, I don't even know if it's hentai. If it's anime, I wouldn't know. I'm just calling it hentai because it's anime and vaguely sexual. Skyrim.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Please make Rayloff
tried
say.
to cross the border.
I was hoping to make Rayloff say, "Why does Makarov know you?" Oh, you could have done way better with that fade in. Come on, bruh. Get your editing, the little editing tricks to make your meme top quality. Should I make a Soap Trusted You like meme? They really could have done better with that fade in. Teleport, I recognize that artist immediately. Well, Teleport posted on YouTube. I love this video. Also on my liked playlist. There's a second one as well. And a third. And a fourth.
Bieber sucks.
And a fifth. And a sixth. Seventh.
Bitches.
And many more. I hope you heard that lovely neck crack. My shoulder's been bugging me all day, and that felt nice. Okay. I see Bakugo's mom, I'm immediately sus. Is this what I think it is? I love this video! I've been searching for this. You don't even know. Okay. Oh, you have a good night, Miku. Have fun doing whatever it is you do. Good night. Enjoy your nap.
After giving it careful thought,
I have decided to become worse.
Me, right now. I love that. Anyways, night, and bye. Chat, have some thighs, by the way. Thank you. But I do have a question. Do you want me to now pause the Soap Trusted You multiverse because you won't be here? Or should I continue the endurance stream and just hope you're here in solidarity, in spirit? Which would you prefer? Because this was your request. You can pause it if you want to. I want you to be here for the rest of it. So I'm going to make a note. And by that I mean take a screenshot of that. And we're going to resume there. I need to open my Discord. And I'm going to send that into my moderator page, which includes only me. I've called it the notepad. Because Snake may be a mod here on Twitch, but not on Discord. If we do it all, we'll be here till 1 a.m. Yes, it's 96 minutes. I love this. Also on my liked playlist. I think you sent this on the shitpost channel. It's the best. I wish there was more. I wish for more of this. This is the kind of content I strive for. Let's just have it on loop for like 5 minutes whilst we figure what is next as we're pausing the soap playlist. So I don't know what to do right now. Okay, now it's starting to annoy me, so I'm gonna stop that. And you can all look at my Steam page and VTube Studio and my desktop, kind of. My favorite game OST? Good question. Here, I gotta save this playlist. There we go. I just had it in my history, so I found it. Yeah, Double Chips. We could call it a night. We could, indeed. Chip bag. The hell? Oh, it continued the playlist when I clicked off Betty. Incredible. Prepare for some weapons-grade ooftonium. Why Coco probably couldn't talk. It is 59 minutes. See, that reminds me, I'm going to go into my homepage here on YouTube and see what my recommendeds are. We're gonna get DMCA'd for this. Haven't seen Encanto. It looks good though. We don't talk about Bruno, it's such a bop. Watch it? I don't have Disney Plus. I don't want to pay Disney any money. If someone can pirate it for me, though, I will happily. Legally, that is a joke. Only legally. I do not condone theft. Movie night? No. Maybe. It's only midnight. Well, that'll be really long. Fern Fleef, you sound short. I don't know. I'm kind of short. How's it going, Fernleaf? You've entered here. Enjoy this video. And now, my brother is here in chat as well, Fern, and he's recommending I watch Encanto, as we just saw a video that was from that film. In fact, I'll play it again because it was funny. It involves rats. I don't know if you've noticed. How are you doing tonight, though? Good movie made you depressed? Why is that? Where is my... There it is. Wait, no? Heck, it's this. Which I can then put there. Ignore me doing this. Why did Encanto make you... Brent, did Encanto make you depressed as well? We don't talk about Bruno is an achievement in animated music. Is that what that's from? Rats? You'll know when you watch it? Oh, dang. Well, now it looks like I've got to watch it. I heard someone describe it as better than Moana, and Moana was a masterpiece. Is it truly that good? That is on the table. I don't think I want to do a movie night tonight just because it's midnight, but that does sound really fun, so I'll keep that in mind. Debatable? See, I expected that, because Moana is a masterpiece. However, it's like 100 times better and Moana's a masterpiece? I don't know how much I trust you. Because Moana's a masterpiece. But I like Mulan better. I think Mulan is the best Disney film. What is everyone's favorite Disney film here? I must know. You like Moana, but you hate that song that came with it? You're Welcome? Why do you hate You're Welcome? Is it because of Fetty? Fern, what's your favorite Disney film? I want to know you, because you and I both agree that Moana is a masterpiece. What can I say except you're welcome? We've got B's fave coming. I think one of us was talking about this in the server last night, weren't we? The other song, the one they got an actual pop singer for? Oh, I know the one, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. Does it get drilled into your mind? What is this? That was a piece of a tortilla chip. I always mean there's always Johnny Tsunami. Disney film is Cinderella, a classic. Nice. I do enjoy Cinderella, mostly for the magic-y bits. I'm not big on the ballroom prince romance, but the magic-y parts and the mischief was very fun. Thank you very much, Fern, for the follow. What is Johnny Tsunami? I must Google this. I've never heard of that. This is beautiful. Just by the title, this child's shirt, and the background, I'm going to guess the plot here. And Brent, I want you to tell me how close I am. So this is an island boy. He's from an island. He loves to surf. But his parents got a new job. So he has to move to the snow hole. He does not like the snow hole. But he figures out you can surf the snow, and he becomes the big kahuna of the mountains. Was I close? Why is this over here? Oh yeah, because I moved Johnny Tsunami. What stupid insult you always use? I must know, because I love creative insults. Also, Snake likes Aladdin or Lilo Stitch. Cloud9? I never saw Cloud9. And Brent, or Plague, forgive me, I'm easy remember, says Ratatouille. Pixar? I count it. I say, you look like you eat sand. Hold on. Man eats sand. No, that's not the video. Man eats sand Minecraft. There we go. I was accurate? Good. Look at this poor woman and her child over here, just like, what the fuck? they always get mad, and I say, ha ha ha, look at you, only a few words in, and you look like you want me dead. Ha ha ha, you're getting weak, lol. That sounded like an anime plotline. Are you good? He looks so happy. He also looks like he's, oh gosh, hold on. I need to look at his eyes. That is, zoom in, do it again. It looks, yes, thank you. I need to look at his eyes very closely. It's too pixely, but they look like from here to here is the iris, and here to here is the pupil, so it looks super dilated. I'm gonna diagnose drugs. So I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I'm a villain like my mentor, lol. I see. You're in character. I'm really bad at that. I'm not gonna lie, I like the beat to that song, but it could use some work. What is this? Offensive memes that offend me. Master Kira Yoshikage. Incredible. Did he show you how to use Kirakuin, Daisan no Bakudan, Baizadasto? You can't see I'm composing this with my hands. This game is very strange. I do want one thing I have to do, or one thing I want to do is just have a Terraria server that my friends have access to. Don't wanna be an American. Yeah. Yep. My friends just have access to and can pop in at any time, and we just play Terraria. That sounds enjoyable. Orchestral goatee. What a surprising thing I didn't know I wanted. I know you would. This is the whole song. I cannot go very low. Anyway, ooh, goodness, that, yes, wonderful. The THC is now engaged into my brain. However, right here, one of the best artists in the world. I love it. This is the shit I desire. Anyway, let's just let this play a little bit. Just
After
for poops
giving
and
it
giggles.
careful thought,
I have decided to become worse. Answer you seek resides in
This, I found this yesterday at lunch and I loved this. Good taste. Thank you. This is just my meme playlist. This is my liked videos on my personal YouTube account.
It will later make you go, oh, that's what he meant. Stars above.
Please tell me, what is my purpose?
What is my purpose?
You must reach the next level.
This is kind of a long video, so I'll play your stuff. Never apologize for me. I'm not gonna watch this whole video be... I will go for 45 seconds. I'll go to the first chorus.
Like when you said you felt so happy you could die.
But I want to, you see.
Told myself that you were right for me.
There wasn't enough Morshu to get this level of dialogue, was there? That's also Morshu.
You can You want certain kind of sadness. My resignation to the end, always the end. So when you found that I cannot give credit, but you said that we would still be friends. But I admit that I was glad. I was
If
richer.
you made a single vowel using that vowel, it could be infinitely edited. I see. Hey, Angry Bears, how's it going? I will always remember this generation as the one that killed comedy and humor. Yes.
I hope beneath rubies you treat me like a shopkeep and I feel so rough. No, you didn't have to stew.
But why do you say this generation killed comedy and humor? It is true. However, 45 seconds. I said first chorus.
I used to know.
Okay, that's first chorus. And here's your video, and then Fern sent a video as well.
Hey, it's your Calvary kids, and we got a new song called the Soldier Boys. By the way, I got me some new bathing apes. Soldier Boy up in this hole, watch me crank and watch me roll. Watch me crank the Soldier Boy, let's super well that up. Watch me crank the Soldier Boy.
Oh, goodness. That's enough of that. Okay, that bugs me for various reasons. One, it's horrible. Two, I know how to do that. I can do it fairly well. He is doing it wrong. He's gonna kill his vocal cords. Anyway. Angry Bear says, because this generation has stopped having to think to discover the funny themselves. No, Bears. You don't understand. That's just the surface. To truly understand what these little meme things are, you have to look very, very quietly and very, very closely. And you can see that they're built up over time, stacked on top of each other, inside joke after inside joke. It's not so much repeating the jokes as it is a modern form of mimetic storytelling or communication. Some memes, some of them, I do agree, are complete shit, but some memes are layered with emotion and history and a social construct that people have built. I am very high. I appreciate this. No, Fern, you don't understand. I actually love that song, so I don't care when it's played randomly. 'Cause I love that song. I don't know why people hate it so much. It's great. It's just justifying copying each other's jokes so much it becomes past the sentence. That's not the point. Bears, how old are you? Because I can, depending on that, if you're like 76, I'll explain it differently than if you're 24. And so on and so forth. 35? Ah, I see. So, how can I put this? Basically, I was going to explain it again in a very similar way if you were like 20-something. But if you're 76, I was going to tell you to go fuck yourself. But the purpose is, well, just think back through human history. You've always repeated the same jokes over and over again. Like, you can see back in the days of Da Vinci, his assistants would scribble dicks in their notebooks, like we do now. There's always been little running jokes throughout history. I will try to find you the oldest running joke. And it's going to be bad. Oldest running joke. But remember, everything was like farts or whatever, and then before that everything was like knock knock, who's there? Or why did the chicken cross the road? With little changes, of course, just like this stuff does, but It's the same thing. It's just evolved into a new form. We've always been this way. This is nothing new. And to try to say that it's something new is just wrong. If that makes any sense. I'm not trying to be an a-hole. This is just, a communication between different ways of thinking. And if you have a good, what's the word? Response, please type it. I want to know your thoughts. The world's oldest joke. Something which has never occurred since time immemorial. Oh, no, that's not the quote.